Out of studio mode. And no one can hear you. There we go.
Hey,
Hey, I want to turn myself down
Let's
just in case.
go.
Let's go.
there we go.
Let's
That's it.
go.
Let's
Oh, and Mimi
go.
is live
Hello,
too. This is
Cat.
great. This is so amazing right now.
No.
How is everybody doing? I hope everybody on the live is doing great. We have 15 people here ready to share with us a little bit of D&D. Um, so if the players are okay with it, I would like to do the thing that we always do, where we recapitulate a little bit of the campaign in general. Then we do a little recall of the last episode, and then the players can present themselves and their beautiful characters. Is everyone okay with that?
As soon as Mimi gets
No.
back.
Oh, Mimi's not here. She's doing the opening on her
Yeah, so
tablet.
we'll just chit chat and talk with people until Mimi's
That
back, and then we'll
seems
do the
more
full
than
thing.
fair. Yeah. In the meantime, how's everyone? We have 19 people here joining us for some D&D, which I'm really happy about. I cannot wait for you guys to enjoy the episode 6 of Mimilive versus the Terms of Service.
Hello,
TOS.
everyone. Terms of service. Well, I'm adjusting. Just ignore me.
Eating smiles was within the terms of service.
The Thief of Smiles. That's the actual title, but the acronym of it is TOS, which I just think is so funny.
Terms of
Uh,
service. But you
versus
know
the
what?
terms of it. Honestly, borderline, yes. Especially you, Winter, you keep kidnapping people. I don't know.
You
I had
deserve
to
it.
give you a ghost city so you don't have anyone to kidnap. But
I'll
I'm
find
sure you will
someone.
manage. Yeah, you'll manage somehow.
Also,
Well, technically, I did. Mimi's in
this
my bag.
wow, this is completely related to D&D for sure. Cat, I ate a lot of chicken today and it was tasty.
Chicken.
Nia's been doing the silent, adorable burps while we've been in voice.
Hey
You're
guys, you
done
want to
now?
hear my
I'm not supposed to be
Nina
here.
impression?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Oh yeah! Oh my God! We were on call the other day, and I heard a bra, and I was like, "Ooh, Nina is here!" Like the monkey neuron activation going on, and I was like, "No, it's the it's a button pad." What a good impression! Hey, Hailson, thank you. Oh, this is gonna be great. We're just waiting on a few players that are not here yet, but in the meantime, should I do a recap of the whole campaign in the meantime, so the people that just now are joining in can have a little bit of a fresh memory of what
Sure,
has
because
happened?
cause he
Yeah.
did it slightly anyways when Mimi was here, so.
Yeah, I might leave the actual last episode recap for when Mimi is here.
Mm-hmm.
But so far, for those who haven't seen the other 5 episodes and the mysterious second episode that never happened, um,
We're
we
so sorry about that. We're making a thing for that. I promise.
we have something special in the works to replace the second live stream that got lost. So you
It
guys
is
can have a
officially
little bit of
lost
fun.
media.
Lost Media, yeah, get on that Lost Media TV on YouTube. Um, But the point is, so this campaign happens on the continent of the Full Heart. It's a continent consisting of 4 really big countries: the Fapink, Coinalot, Shady Sands, and Snowfield, with Tristelot, which is a small county or more of a group of villages in a snowy area. In this world, candy and love and magic and wonder is everywhere, and there's no bad stuff. Nothing bad ever happens. It's always good. That's why we have an adventure happening right now. 4 of our party members started on a flying ship which crashed into the Fapink, consisting of Winter, Roddy, Songo, and Nina. And they decided to go to the Kingdom of the Fapink on the north to kind of see what the heck is going on here? What happened? Why did the flying ship with a bunch of nobles crash? In their way to the north, they met Mimi in their travels, and they met the mysterious smiling mask and his lackeys, who are basically stealing the happiness from people somehow and using weird runic ancient magics lost to time until now. When they get to the Fey Pink, they discover two things. The kingdom far, far away from the Full Heart has been attacked. The magical shields that surrounded it were destroyed. And the ancient calamity dragon of shadows who attacked this continent many, many, many years ago, who was supposedly sealed under the tree of the Full Heart, is not there anymore. No one can detect it. So the heroes decided to go out there and do their due and save the world. But an accident where somehow a train exploded and killed a very important princess of another country landed him in a little bit of trouble. Luckily, they were in coin a lot, so they didn't get jailed immediately. They just have around 100K gold debt that they have to pay. But the heroes, being ones not to comply to the laws, they decided instead of paying this, we're gonna go dungeon delving illegally. And that's where we left off. They found an ancient ghost city.
Tax
Yeah,
evasion.
through the power of tax evasion, they have managed to not only find themselves some really cool magical goodies, but also some insight into what is going on with the Shadow Dragon, the Dragon of Calamity that once brought this world to its knees. Furthermore, they discovered that Shady Sands, the city on the area on the south that is like all dark and gloomy and swampy and full of bad stuff. It was once the city that was ruled by the Shadow Dragon many, many, many years ago before the heroes took it down and kicked his ass. But yeah, that's basically the story so far for those. If you guys want to see any more details, if you want to experience the fullness of the campaign so far, you're more than welcome to after this or right now. You don't have to worry. The BOD will be in here and on YouTube later.
Except for episode 2.
Except for episode 2, which never happened, and it's gonna be animated soon, I swear.
Yep.
But until then, you
And
can
I am
watch
the
all
one
the
drawing
available.
the fucking models for it.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be amazing. But in the meantime, if you guys wanna watch the content, you can do it now. You can do it later. It's all on the BODs on this channel and on the YouTube channel. If anyone can post the YouTube link to the Mimilive thingy, it would be very welcome. But yeah, it's all available, and this is a campaign for those who are coming in expecting a very ruthless and nitty gritty campaign. Just that this is a very loose goose kind of game. We have a lot of cuteness and a lot of goofiness and chaos going on.
What do you mean?
Don't
It's
expect
fun
this to
and
be.
wholesome.
Have you seen
Don't worry about
the werepug?
people. Oh, yeah, that
the
was terrifying.
the terrifying. I think I still have the token. I think I can actually show it. Let me check.
And
Do I
the
still
guy
have
stole
the
my
word
fork.
Yeah, this was the. I'm showing it on the screen right now. I think. Oh, that's the.
If
that's
you
where
send
is,
it
okay.
in one of the chats, I can open
Oh
it
my
in browsing.
god.
For
Do you
those in the
have a
audience,
command for the links to all of the media members and agents?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Oh,
There we
it's
go.
D&D. There we go.
It's chills down my spine.
there is the token of the werepug that attacked them very early on in their campaign. One of the most terrifying enemies they've faced so far, as you can see.
Oh wait, I can't see him. How do you?
People are gonna
Maybe
go
welcome.
back and watch the first
Oh my
episode and not find the werepug.
Yeah, the
I see
werepug
him.
had a very funny mustache. It was.
What's his name? Pedro.
Of course.
He looks like a Pedro.
He does look like a Pedro or a Juan.
Alright, yeah!
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But well, everybody's here. Actually, we can do a presentation of the characters now.
Yeah, now it's
I
time.
just realized I was
Damn,
too lost thinking
darn.
about Juan and Pedro and the werepug. Okay, so starting from Nina and going to the left, let's get some character presentations.
Presentation
Starting
time.
with me.
Presentation
Yeah,
time.
Nins.
I play Nina, who is a princess from a far off kingdom that is next to a pink glowing ocean. My father reigns over the kingdom of the Fey Pink, and I like to use glaives, and I am helping everybody I can through the ways of my religion for the ancient isopod.
Mm-hmm.
I am a paladin of 3rd level.
Ooh, third
Pro
level guys.
paladin.
They leveled up. Winter.
I am druid cat. I have mysterious backstory, and I grab things to sell. That's about it.
She borrows things and people all the time. Very often.
Quite often, if you will.
Yeah. Roddy.
Neck meat punch, neck meat goblin. It's neck meat.
Isn't
And I
it?
have a fork that the winner has.
All right,
She
I
gave
have
it back.
the. Yeah, no, didn't I?
She gave it back at the end. Did she?
Last
Did
night
she?
she did end
Yeah,
up
I'm
giving
pretty sure
it
I
back
did.
to you, yeah.
Oh.
But Roddy
um,
is a 3rd level monk, everybody.
Nina and Songo had a heart part too.
Yeah, you guys had a really nice chat last night on the in game. But talking about
Yeah.
Songo,
Mimilive.
My name is Songo Valentini. I am age restricted redacted.
I am redacted.
I am from a world that is not from here.
Mm-hmm.
I used to work. I can't fucking keep up with you guys.
I know what you're thinking of.
But no, I'm Songo Valentini and I kill shit. So.
You're an Echo Knight. You have your subclass as of
Oh yeah, and also I can summon people, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I also
we-
got this cool hat. There will be a drawing of it. I just don't know who's gonna draw for it.
You got your gosh darn JoJo hat.
Please,
Uh,
if anyone wants to draw for it, I will do GFX in return.
And
Please.
me.
Hello. I am monkey. I am wizard. I am cool. I am cute, and I'm here to steal your woman.
Bold of you to assume
Possibly
that I
your
have
pet.
any in the first place.
Possibly. No benches. No benches.
Roddy, why are you asking for that?
What?
So yeah, we have Mimi. The
Oh no, I think I know what you're gonna be doing soon.
A
War
court mage
wizard.
currently
Mhm.
hired by Nina's papa to take care of some business. I might have hustled him for some good old coins. Maybe
did, yeah.
possibly gold coins. And I was born in a very tough land, and then a nice, kind, rich lady kidnapped me. I mean, raised me, and here we are.
That's what she calls adoption.
Oh yes, yes, adoption.
Yeah, sorry.
She gave me food and I got in the car, okay?
Yeah,
I got in the
true.
carriage. I got in the carriage because she gave me food. And next thing you know, I'm here.
Well, it runs in the family, I guess. The kidnapping people. It's family business, I guess. But yeah, that's it. We have Nina, the paladin of the Isolopod. Winter,
God
the
damn it.
druid of the mysterious backstory. Roddy, the Kensei monk, right? Kensei?
Yes,
Okay.
I think so.
Yeah, you picked your subclass. You should know that. Songo, the Echo Knight, and Mimi, the War Wizard. We have a really stacked party, really. Like, really, really stacked. So, yeah, now I'm going to put on some.
Are we stacked to 64?
No,
Just
because
like
it's
in
only five
Minecraft,
of
Mina.
us.
Yes.
So it's 255. I fucking see that, Roddy.
My God. But yes, we right now are on the. By the way, Winter, if you could zoom out a little bit more on the map so the chat and Twitch can see uh, the map a little bit fuller.
Oh, too far.
Alright, pretty soon, I promise I'll make cameraman Steve. I just finally got into like the
Yeah,
Mimi account down the
we're gonna
road.
So, uh, let's start with Mimi, whose character Refresher tried to open a door last episode, and because Mimi was not available last time, her character ended up casting a very powerful sleep spell on herself. So, Mimi, you are. The last thing you remember is a puff of magical smoke, very familiar to you. It's green like a fart. You designed it that way. Uh, Hitting you in the face, knocking yourself cold. And you are a little girl again. You're not this older, powerful court wizard anymore. You're a little girl. You're holding a stick. You are up to your knees in mud, and you're back in shady sands. You're in the outskirts of your village.
Why?
Freshen it.
Do you have any
Tiny.
memories? Or am I just a kid?
You remember everything. That's the thing. It's okay. I
Stop
will
of it!
say, you have this sensation. You know, have you ever had a dream that you could do anything? You ever had a dream and you know it's a dream, but have
Oh, like
you
a lucid dream?
like a lucid dream? Have you ever had a
Yeah.
lucid dreaming
No.
or something similar?
I'll say yes for the context, but the actual answer is no.
Okay. Mimi, you know you're dreaming, but you, for some reason, are convinced that you cannot stop dreaming. You don't have control over the dream. Everything feels hazy, and you feel a disconnection from the world around you to a certain extent.
What? Is anybody else with me? Hello?
You look around, you say hello. Your voice bounces off of the multiple trees that kind of obscure your vision in this swamp of the south. You look around, and you can swear for a second you see the shadow moving in between trees of a kid. You don't get to see exactly who it is, but you could swear you saw like a whitish hair, almost like reminds you of winter to a certain extent.
I'm gonna chase him. I'm chasing.
Okay, I need you
Help
to
me!
roll me an athletics because you're a little kid running through knee-high mud in the swamp.
What do you do? Uh-huh. And then athletics is in... which is athletics?
It's the
Wait.
first one on the list. Should be one of the first ones in alphabetical order.
4. I'm in the wrong place.
If you click your character sheet, there should be a part that says character sheet, and in the core, there should be acrobatics, animal handling, arcana, and then athletics. There we go. 18. Okay. Even
Chasing.
though it is hard, it is a very strong pull from the mud of the swamp. Even stronger is your desire to catch up to this figure. You make good way in deeper into the swamp, leaving the safety of the nearby torches that surround the immediate area of the village, and you venture into the darkness, following this kid around, and you arrive at a clearing. And at the distance, you can see not only Winter, the kid version of Winter, but some version of Nina as a child. It's weird. You've never met her as a kid, but you remember when you were working on the Capitol with her mom and her dad. You remember her mom showing you pictures of her as a kid, and that's kind of like where you firstly saw her. And it's this weird painted living painting of Nina as a kid kind of talking with with Winter, laughing and holding hands and jumping up and down, uh, almost like unbothered by the mud that surrounds them.
Nina,
I'm
how's it going?
scared. I'm gonna
You
poke
should
them.
jump into the painting.
I'm gonna poke the painting.
Uh, you start walking up to the painting, Nina, and try to touch her. Every step closer that you get to both of them, you start sinking deeper and deeper into the swamp, to the point where when you are about to touch her beautiful, pristine princess dress, you are up to your neck in the swamp mud. You can feel particles of it starting to get through your mouth and your nose as your arms, child arms, are not strong enough now to pull your body out of the mud. You're sinking. And the last thing you see before the mud completely covers you is the lifeless eyes of Nina and Winter look down on you,
Oh fuck! They killed me.
Ooh.
and Nina whispers something that if you want to roll a perception check, you might be able to hear.
Rabbit.
8. The words escape your ears as your vision goes dark, and you wake up as an adult in a bed in front of a warm fireplace with some tea on the nightstand next to you, covered, drenched in nightmare sweat.
Made me sweat.
Yeah, those nightmare sweats.
Ah. I'm shocked. I'm gonna slowly get up and look around. With
You are in a very nice house. It's almost like a high class house. There are many books and shelves and like a veritable amount of arcane in nature statues of
huh?
figures that you've never seen before hanging on the walls. And you hear, oh, you're awake. And you see the old lady that Winter kidnapped from the library. She's like, oh, thank God. They put you in the bag with me, and I had to give you a bed. I hope you don't mind. I didn't give you one of the rooms. I'm just kind of like remodeling the place, you know?
I'm gonna hug her.
You hug her. She kind of blushes and goes, "Oh, sweetie. Oh, are you okay? You look shook, veritably shook, dear."
I had a nightmare.
Oh no. She's very short, but she kind of grabs a little stool and gets up to it and kind of hugs your head and kisses you in the forehead and brushes your hair a little bit and goes, "Wanna tell Granny what the nightmare was about?"
I was in this like desert surrounded by mud, and I saw Winter, and so I chased after Winter. And then I saw Winter in a plane in this painting, and I tried to get closer, but I kept sinking and sinking, and then finally, I sunk completely. And while I was sinking, I saw Nina and Winter looking at me with just completely lifeless eyes, like, full of cruelty.
She kind of is brushing your really long pink hair and she goes, "I see. Well, any other granny would tell you that there's something reflection of how you feel. But the truth is, I think this is a sign that you need to get some form of spell that lets you walk on water because mud technically counts as water, so you could walk on it and you wouldn't sink anymore.
You happen
That's
to
what
have a
any
book
other
like that?
wizard would do. I think you could do it. You're a very powerful wizard. I think you could do it.
Yeah,
I'm sure
do you-
that's what it means. It's a
do you
sign that you need to
happen-
make it. Yes?
You happen to have a book that I can maybe read on it?
Oh, I think I have a scroll of it if you want to copy it.
I do.
And she kind of rummages around on a chest near one of the other beds and pulls out a scroll of water walking, which will once cast as an action you can walk on water for 15 minutes or until you lose concentration. It's a first level spell. She gives you the scroll and she goes, you can just spend like 15 minutes copying it to your grimoire and you will have it for yourself.
You.
No problem, dear. I hope that keeps the nightmares at bay and all of your insecurities are trapped inside of you by doing this distraction of a spell. That's all the advice it can give you, really.
Thank you, Grandmama.
You should go outside because your friends were like doing very dangerous stuff, and if anything happens to Winter, my house is in peril. So I would really like it if you went out and defended Winter just in case.
Okay, I'll copy the spell while I'm on my way out. Where the heck do I get out of here?
Through the door, dear.
There's a door?
Yeah, the
Where?
front door. She points at one of the at a door that has a little decorations and windows that go out to a sunny, beautiful day in a farm.
Okay, I'll go through the door. I'm gonna go.
You open the door and you are puked out of Winter's backpack into the cold, the dusty ground of an abandoned, run-down ancient library museum. Everybody else, now we're with the full party now. Everybody else sees Mimi awake, being puked out of Winter's bag.
Mimi, good morning. How was your sleepy?
Where the fudge am I?
Good places. Also, I
Uh-huh.
found you things.
Ooh, wait. Okay, forgiven. What'd you find?
I found you, it's been so long. Just let me rummage through my bag here. So I
I'm gonna
found
finish
you.
copying this
I
spell
found you
while I
3
wait.
cool little books and then a
Ooh.
cool wand thing.
Ooh, I take.
Beautiful. Note that you have 3 old arcane books that you can decipher on your free time. And you have a wand of the magical witch. Which, this wand has a barbed handle that ends on this almost plant-like green heart with a golden glow inside of it. It almost looks like a poison swamp version of a magical girl wand.
What do I have? 3 books in a wand?
Winter found those exploring a museum with the rest of the group.
We found a bunch of stuff, and I wanted to make sure you had some stuff.
I could have
Do
sworn I had a
sleepy.
dagger in my items. Where the heck? What happened to my dagger?
Should be there.
Grandma took it.
Probably.
But we can probably say that, yeah.
It was a tax for renting out a room.
Oh, okay. Grandpa, goddammit!
It's pretty
And
fair,
this
I
was being
say.
too sweet.
I think that's pretty fair.
She's pretty smug.
Hey, though. What? Can you repeat what you said? I'm sorry.
Winter?
Adan?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh, the wand that you have now on your hands counts as a focus +1, which means any spell you cast, they have a +1 to hit and a +1 to any kind of damage it does. So that's pretty cool. Also, it is basically, imagine the swamp poison version of a magical girl wand. That's what you have on your hand.
Is there any way
and-
to investigate if it had anything to do with my dreams?
Your dreams.
I don't
You
like
can
it.
roll me an Arcana if you want on this one, kind of investigating it a little bit.
You make fun of me because of my dreams?
Of your dreams. 16. With a 16 on Arcana, you inspecting the wand, you don't imagine it has any form. It's not an artifact. It's not a living weapon or a living magical item. It wouldn't have any way of reaching out to you. And you don't have any way of checking if it's cursed. But you do find a something that you would have found out about if you attuned to the wand, but because you got high enough, you just kind of looking at it, you realize this has another ability beyond being a +1 focus. It has a magical ability to it. You can, uh, you have 3 casts a day of the spell shield with this wand. 3 times a day, you get to cast cost-free the spell shield on yourself. The spell shield is a reaction, so you can cast it when someone hits you with an attack, and it will increase your AC, your armor class, by 5. So it makes you harder
It's
to
a
hit.
Where can I
really
write
good
this
spell.
down,
I can actually add it to your spell list if you want.
please?
And you can just note in your abilities, just take note in your abilities, that you can cast this spell 3 times a day for free.
Where's abilities?
In the core of your character sheet, under Arcane Deflection, which is your reaction as a War Mage, you can click the plus sign and you can note with your plus sign that you have a wand of Swampy Shields.
Swampiness.
Swampy Shields.
Source?
Oh,
What about that?
shield.
Yes, the source is the item. Or other. Yeah, absolutely.
Source.
But yes, that's what the wand is. The books are written in a very old language that has some magical implications on it. So you could decipher it with time and being able to sit down, drink some chalky milk. You could probably decipher this.
3 times a day, I can cast what?
The shield
The
spell.
shield spell. And then what were the benefits again? Plus something?
+1 to your attack rolls and damage rolls. So if you roll damage for a spell, doesn't matter if it's an attack or a save DC spell. Once you roll for damage, you add a +1 to that damage.
I did it.
Oh, you did
Beautiful.
it.
I just realized Mimi has light mode on, which, wow.
Yeah,
Just
Mimi,
wow.
how could you?
You have
Wizards.
light mode on too. Shush.
I ain't talking about.
You're just as
Silence,
bad as her.
Wintercat.
No,
Wait,
Winter
never
does
go.
not. But yeah, okay. Awesome.
Doesn't my
Beautiful.
light modeness?
So that's what you see, and you're with the group now. So you guys have the floor to talk about whatever you want. You do all remember that there is a door that is said to only be accessible by royalty in this museum, which is where you wanted to go last night. You do remember that.
Was that the door that I opened last time?
That's the door you unlocked last night, yes.
Nice. Michael dibs.
Are we learning something new, Roddy? Alright, Songo, you next.
Can I run straight through the door since it's like unlocked? Well,
You
not
want to run?
or like at least enter inside
Run and try to open
wherever.
it.
Yeah.
You want to enter inside? Yes, of course. You can open the door. You open the door, and you see 2 hallways, like a hallway that divides into it forks. One of them, it's a dead end. You can see it from here. It's very dark in here. It's very dusty, dark, and abandoned. But you see one of the ends. It's kind of a rock of some kind. It looks like a crystalline rock that is softly laid down on top of what it looks like the base of a statue, but there's no statue on top of it.
Oh,
And
Oh,
the other
so like a
one,
piece of slate, basically.
yeah, a slate, yeah, tablet on the
but it's
ground with
for
a
a
crystalline rock.
statue. Can I stand on it?
Yeah, of course. You stand on it, and magically nothing happens. But you get a closer look at the rock. It's a pretty nice, big, like Roddy-sized rock, crystalline rock.
Ooh.
Yeah. and on the other hallway goes into what looks like to be a square room of 10 by 10. It's very small room with a lever on the middle of it.
Oh,
Uh,
I'll pull it.
so there's a platform that's Roddy sized, or neckmeat sized, and a small room with a lever.
It's two different hallways. One hallway has a crystalline rock that is in size around similar to comparably neck meat. It's not like neck meat size. It's just comparably similar.
You said
to
me.
it.
I thought it was actually like my size. I was like,
No,
what the
neck
fuck?
meat. Sorry, neck meat. And the other hallway leads to a room. Yeah.
Can I go over to the crystal pedestal and examine it in it?
Yeah, you go to the marble slate. You pick up the stone, and you realize, oh, this is very similar to the glowing golden stone that Winter has on her backpack, the one that you guys got from the flying ship that crashed.
Ooh, Roddy, hold it. I dare ya.
Neckmeat will just stare in awe, just like, whoa.
Mhm.
Like the aliens
I
from
picked it
Toy
up?
Story. Like,
You picked it up,
wow.
yeah.
The
Can I
crystal.
then
Yeah.
just hand it to him?
You hand it
I hand
to
it to
Neck.
neckmeat.
Okay, yeah, you can do that. Neckmeat.
And Neckmeat's gonna hand it to Winter.
I'm gonna bite it.
You bite it. Funnily enough, you find a bite mark on it. You bite it. It tastes like crystalline rock. Probably has some positive vibes on it, but not much. Nothing too special.
Okay.
Neckmeat's gonna take it out of her mouth and bonk her on the head with it.
Can I say that 1 second, Mick? I just want to hold it for 1 second.
No,
Oh,
you're
yeah,
evil.
No, can I hold it?
Just let me.
You're
can
gonna
I
ruin
try-
it more.
Can I try to stuff
broke
in
it.
my
I'm gonna take it away from neckmeat and just say, well, that was a bad idea.
bag? I would like to try to smuggle this in my bag. Look, I have enough room for it. It's a perfect
Okay,
spot.
yeah. You knock on the door. The old lady opens the bag, and she goes, "You sure you want to put it on my house? I can find a place for this. Sure. I lost mine. I lost the golden one. I don't know where it went, so I could actually use this for a replacement for my decorations.
That's the other one.
Or sure. Yeah, I mean, I didn't lose it. It disappeared.
It disappeared. Who's been
You better
rummaging
go catch
through
it.
my bag? Should I be installing some security cameras?
Though I would say yes, but that would require me to accept the fact that they exist in this world, and I'm not ready to do that. So I don't know what you're talking about. is my answer.
Security spells, Winter.
I need some
Surveillance
security
spells.
birds. I'm looking or a
Surveillance
security
spells.
rat. You know
Yeah.
what? On my tasks, I'm just going to keep in mind I need to start training my pet rat Strat to also be security guard. That will be on my list of things to do.
Beautiful,
you
yeah.
go.
Strat squeaks on under your hat in fear of what's to come for him in his future.
Adan,
Poor rat
Yes.
Strat.
can I interrupt for 1 second?
Yeah. Oh,
Yep.
yes.
One of my friends is like DMing me saying they're jelly because they like you're their favorite D&D tuber, and they're like, how did you even get that? How are you in this? Get what? And I just, you have a fanboy in my DMs.
That's because Aiden's wonderful.
Fanboy. I was also a big fan of Aiden, and Aiden apparently found me randomly, and now we're friends.
Yeah.
I was like, he's a nice person. He doesn't, but he's in my server. You can say hi to him. And he's like, God, no, blah blah blah. I'm like, you're, oh no.
And now he's
so
getting called out on
jelly.
stream.
Nice.
He's like, I'm so jealous of you. And
Hi,
I'm like,
how you doing? I hope you're doing good. By the way, I'm glad you're watching us.
Shutting up
Just
my
imagine his
man.
heart beating really fast and like
he's
just
DMing.
going.
He's like, Mimi, shut, be quiet. No, shut up.
I hope you're doing well. I'm glad you like my
His
content.
name is Rune.
It sounds like
Oh.
you, Nina.
Oh no, we're calling him out by name now.
Yeah.
Oh no! Don't call out my name! Don't call out my name!
Quickly,
Poor guy.
let's move on. Let's move on into the D&D game. So, what are you
Dying.
guys doing? Winter, you put this crystal on your bag. What do you guys do next?
Can we run and just pull the lever? Can I just pull the lever? I'm curious. I want to see.
Can I
Okay,
take
are
the trap,
you?
please?
Oh, wait, hold on. Are you running in first and pulling the lever before anyone else can
I'm
do
going
anything
to
about
run in and try to like dive pull it. I want to dive pull it. I want full force.
Okay. Okay.
Winter,
Okay.
no!
You start running. Everyone realizes that Winter is running straight for the lever at the end of the hallway.
Nina is just gonna sigh and pull out her glaive just in case enemies show up as a result of this.
Awesome. Beautiful.
She's just
I'm
gonna
in
prep.
Can I cast a shield spell on someone other than me?
You cannot. It's only a self spell.
Oh, we're just gonna die. I'm gonna pull out my wand for preemptive measures.
I'm gonna hop on Mimi's back because she's shielded.
Okay, you jump in Mimi's bag. Mimi, you cast a shield spell on yourself. These what look like spectral roots of swamp trees surround you in this green glow. And until the end of your next turn, you have a +5 to your racing. You flick your little wand. But yeah, Winter, so no one's stopping Winter, right? No one's gonna try to stop Winter.
There's
No.
stopping Winter.
Beautiful.
No, I'm just prepping
Winter,
for the,
you're running through this hallway, and I need you to do a dexterity saving throw first and foremost. As you're running, one of your steps activates some form of magical sigil on the ground that glows with a warm red. And with a 15, you take half damage of this explosion of fire and ash. Some form of fire trap was activated with you running the first 15 feet into this hallway. You would take 10 damage, but because you passed, you take 5 fire damage. So reduce that from your HP. You keep running through the hallway?
So is my health at 5 now?
No, your health is reduced by 5. Your current HP, not your maximum. Only your current. So if you have 20 HP minus 5, that would be 15. Yes.
Awesome. Yeah, no, I just keep bolting. Straightforward.
Awesome. Do me another dex save as you activate another trap on the ground, 15 feet further into the hallway. 17, you take half damage again. You would take 11 damage, halved and under, because I round them down. Another 5 fire damage as now your left leg is enveloped in a explosion of fire and ash that you masterfully barely dodge, so it only hits your leg. You lose another. So far you've lost 10 HP. There are still 15 feet of hallway before you reach that room. Do you keep running?
Yeah, let's keep going.
Beautiful. Roll me another dexterity
can
saving
I-
throw, please.
Can I
Neckmeat's
attempt to
gonna
save
crawl
her?
up to Mimi's ear, just be like, "Are we just gonna let her keep doing this?"
You lose 9 points of HP. How much HP do you have? You have lost so far 19 points of health.
Okay,
But you make it to the room. How much HP do you have left?
I have 1 HP.
By the way. Awesome. You arrive into the room completely covered in ash. Your dress is singed in many parts.
That's
Your
so
hair
you would-
is singed on the ends, and you are about to pass out.
I made it!
Can I do something really quick?
Yeah.
Nina is going to do like a really, really exhausted sigh and then walk down the hallway, using a javelin to poke at the floor to make sure there's no other traps.
Okay,
And
so
she's making her way to Wintercat.
you make your way to the end of the hallway with Winter, and you poke inside the room with a lever.
Along the floor, like where she stepped, just like I'm poking right ahead of me with a javelin
Okay,
to try to
you
make sure that the trap doesn't
the-
trigger again.
Through the hallway, it doesn't trigger again at all. There are no more traps. All of them were activated and tanked, sincerely tanked by Winter and in her face. So in the hallway, there are no
So
more traps.
I'll walk up to her and I will use. How much health are you missing, Wintercat?
Too much.
19. 19 points.
Oh no.
She's at 1 HP.
I
She's
will
about to pass
cast
out.
Cure Wounds on her.
Beautiful.
Winter.
And the way I do it is I'll just my hand will glow pink and I'll just place my hand on top of her head.
Yeah.
And it'll
Winter,
be healing me
winter.
and stuff.
Listen,
Winter
I
And
will
then
heal
for the
10
final
HP.
for the final health, I'll use my lay on hands.
For 9
So
points?
9?
Okay. Yeah, Winter,
So it's-
Nina kind of approaches you. It's the pink glow, right?
Yeah.
That comes out of your hand holding the symbol of your goddess, Nina. Winter, you feel this very, in difference from the fire traps you just ate with your face, this is a very welcoming warmth. And you feel all your singed skin come back to normal, all your lost hair gets, your dress is still ruined, but your body itself is healed.
Ooh.
Mhm.
Thank you, Nina. I give Nina a big hug.
Is Grandmama okay?
I'll
'Cause-
give her a quick hug back.
She hit in the back. She's fine.
I will tell Wintercat that I have an idea for pulling the lever safely. If she could kindly just wait at the entrance to the hallway and not blow yourself up again, please.
I put my hand on the leather and just,
Oh, so you
Don't-
guys,
just stare.
so you enter the room.
Oh yeah, I'm in the room, right?
Awesome.
Yeah, we entered the room.
So Nina and Winter are in the room. The rest of the party, what are you doing?
I'm gonna go in the room.
You go
I'm
in
still
the
on
room.
Mimi's back, so.
Yeah,
I'm
I know.
gonna get ready to use suggestion just in case Winter tries to do something. I might be able to suggest her not
Okay.
to.
Beautiful.
I'm not gonna use it right now, but like just a prep. Keep that in mind.
Uh-huh. What are you doing, Songo, by the way?
I'm just following along with the flow, just making
Okay.
sure nobody gets into trouble.
You didn't succeed.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Just kinda late
Watching
for that
along,
one.
unfortunately.
You guys are all inside this, what seems to be like a room in the shape of a hexagon with a lever in the middle that is all
God,
the
it's
way
the NFT room.
forward.
I was gonna think. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Oh, no.
What?
NFT,
NFT
room.
room.
Not the
Yes.
NFT room. Yeah.
The NFT room, yes. Here you
I'm
will
gonna
be.
have
But
Nina-
don't sell Mimi
Oh.
for $2 million, please. She is unique, but she is not mint. Not minted yet. She's green, but
I'm
she
going
hasn't
to
been
pick
minted.
up.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna pick up Wintercat and set her aside and say, I have an idea. Stay here with everyone else. It'll be okay. And I'll give her a head pat. Be nice about it.
I don't.
Please don't tell me.
I don't think I can resist.
And then I'm gonna have Nina walk back to the lever after setting Wintercat down. And she's
Mhm.
going to tie part of her hempen rope to the
Mhm.
lever. And then walk
Okay.
to the to the side. That would mean that she could pull the lever from a distance. If she can, she'll try to pull it from outside of the room. Pull the
With
lever
everyone
to
else
the other
inside of the
side.
room?
No, she wants to drag everyone out of the room.
Okay, so you ask everybody in the
The
party to
idea
leave
is
the
to
room
pull.
with a lever and to pull it with a
Yeah.
rope. Okay,
Yeah.
awesome. Everybody. So does everybody comply with this?
I'm gonna wait in the hallway with the traps.
Awesome. You stand next to the activated arcane circles of traps, as Nina ties a hempen rope to the lever. Yes.
I would like to
Yeah.
investigate the circles.
To the arcane
The
circles.
magic,
Yeah, of course.
yeah.
Yeah, of course. You can roll me. So this is the funny thing. You want to roll really high on this because you have a chance of getting something really cool out of this. If you
Aw
roll high.
man,
Can I
don't
go
get
get
my
it?
hopes up.
The pressure's
So
on.
roll me an Arcana check.
Can I boost it? Can I give her advantage somehow?
Do you have does anyone have? So this is the thing. You can only give advantage on, as I rule it, you can only give advantage on abilities that you have proficiency on,
Oh,
because you know what you're doing basically.
Wintercat, you
Nah.
might. You're a druid, right?
Druid.
I am a druid, but my arcane's at 1. Or arcane.
Oh, then yeah, you're not. You're not.
But
I'm
you're adding your
proficient.
proficiency. Do you have proficiency on the ability?
No, I don't have a check
She
mark
doesn't.
beside it.
Okay.
No.
So
Why?
Mimi, that's a 7.
No,
No.
please. Please let me
You
reroll.
kind of like yeah.
No.
Before you say anything, can I?
Miss a 2.
Does it look like anything me and Nina saw while looking through the religion section?
Looking
Because
at
I
it,
have proficiency in religion.
Oh yeah, look in your books, Mimi.
yeah,
Yeah.
you can roll for religion if you want, for sure.
Me or?
Oh, can I roll religion?
Roddy.
Oh wait, no, I can't. I'm wrapping the rope, so I can't do
Oh,
anything.
wait. Normal.
20 on
Skip first
religion.
number.
Beautiful. You
Yeah.
do recognize this, Roddy, Neckmeat. You have one of your books that you got from the library contains information that could let Mimi roll again with advantage.
Neckmeat will just
Aw,
grab the
you're
book out of her
being
bag and
racist.
just give it to her.
Okay.
Point to the page.
Yeah,
That's adorable.
yeah. Mimi, you have enough information here to attempt this again with advantage.
Let's
How do you
go.
do
God.
advantage? You just click it.
You just click it. Did you toggle advantage on your character sheet?
At the very
I've
top,
never
there should be
done that.
advantage, normal,
Are
disadvantage.
you saying I could have done advantage on other things and I never did it?
Well, you would have to have advantage to
Yeah.
get a roll with advantage.
Mimi,
That's
don't
okay.
edit your character. Don't do that. I'm witnessing. You're
So,
missing.
on
Stop,
top,
stop. You're missing a couple of things. I have to fix the settings. No, stop.
I didn't do anything. I not touch.
what is she missing? Oh, the whisper.
She was missing
thingy.
auto roll damage
Yeah.
and whisper.
Oh yeah, those
So
two
I
are
had to fix it
important.
for her.
That's fair.
I
But
blame
yeah,
myself
but
for being you.
So on top of initiative, you have advantage, normal, and disadvantage. You just click advantage when you have advantage, and when you're rolling normally, you click normal. So click advantage and roll arcana. Okay. Ba-da-da-da.
Come on, baby.
If you roll lower, it's gonna be
50.
so funny.
You kind
There's
of
a baby. Please.
While you're studying it, I'm just gonna start licking it off the floor.
Adan,
Can I steal from Winter's
Why?
bag while she's distracted?
you're so cool.
Oh my
Adan.
God.
You're so handsome. You're amazing.
Okay,
You
with a 50, you and the help of the book that you have has reduced the DC of this roll. You kind of hunker down, reading the sigils on the ground. You recognize this not as runic magics that are usually done by warriors and like Songo and other fighters. This is arcane magic. This is calculus. This is math. This is your thing. This is called a glyph of warding, which is a third level spell that you cannot cast, but you can add it to your spell list. For in future, when you're able to cast third level spells, you can cast the glyph of warding. And I'm gonna add it to your character sheet. Glyph of warding. It's
Thank
basically
you.
a spell that lets you store a spell into a glyph. Like in this case, Winter kept activating a firebolt, which is 2d10 in this case of damage, and she kept getting average of 10 damage, which is impressive to me.
I was
She could have been
impressive.
she could have been knocked out on the first one, basically.
The true power of cat.
The true flower of cars. So, You finish doing this. The gang finishes doing that as Nina uh, finishes checking that the hempen rope is tightly tied to the lever. Nina, you step out of the room and pull.
Yeah, I make sure everyone is out of the room and
No,
at a
I
safe
stay in hallway.
distance. Because I got like, I have like 40 feet. Yeah, Wintercat, we're all moving into the hallway. Like, we're getting out of the room into the
I want to
hallway.
be right before the room of possible trap, and then in the hallway that was already trap set off, like right on the edge, just in case.
Like, right in the doorway.
Yeah, just
Right
right
in
in
the
the
doorway.
doorway.
Okay. Nina, you
Yeah,
pull the lever.
yeah, I'll just pull it. She's not gonna listen.
Pull the lever. Winter, are you doing something as the lever of in the room is pulled?
I'm gonna force my ears up to make an extra listen if trap sets off beside me in the
Uh,
room that I'm avoiding, then I stay in
you.
hallway.
Let me see. I need to check your passive perception for a second.
Oh
With a
no.
15 of passive perception and paying close attention to the ambient sound,
Sorry.
you realize that it's not a trap that is being activated, but something has been set in motion inside of this room. It's you sense gears turning on the
Ooh.
insides of the walls, uh, right besides this room with the lever inside of it. But not you don't feel anything's being set off like a trap. And you're good at detecting traps when you actually try.
Everybody in the party died.
Can I
Winter,
walk
I don't
towards
feel
the
like crying.
gears? I want to observe more.
Okay, keep observing as the room, the gears get louder, and the room starts to slowly sink down, like an elevator going down.
Is, is the hallway going down with it?
No, only the hallway
You
is a hall.
fool!
The elevator is just going down.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna jump in the room. It's the elevator.
Okay,
We're going down.
you are jumping inside of the opening of a elevator going down.
Yeah.
Because you're so close and this is not a fast elevator, you manage to get in without much trouble.
Nice.
Is the rest of the party what is the rest of the party doing?
You fool!
This is the silence. Come on, guys. It's an elevator.
Fine, I'll tag along with you.
I'll go in. I'll go in.
Goes in. Neckmeat is going with Mimi because he's grabbing onto her backpack. Nina,
Hey,
what are you doing?
After pulling the lever,
Mhm.
I zoned out pretty hard. I don't know what's going on.
Nina doesn't realize what's going on. The elevator continues.
No,
It's an
I'm
elevator.
getting sleepy. Oh, it's an elevator.
It's an elevator.
She'll just enjoy the elevator. Elevators are fun.
Oh,
Oh,
she's
so
just
you
watching
came
go
in?
down.
Or are you just watching? I jumped in.
Oh, it's going down without us?
Everybody else, well, you left so you pulled the lever on the elevator and it started going down. But remember that no one is in the elevator, so it's going down because you pulled the lever outside of it. But
Oh,
Winter
I'll,
and Mimi, Roddy, and Songo all got in. Are you watching it
I'll
smiling as
jump
it goes
in
down?
with them.
Okay,
No,
that's what we need.
I zoned out really hard. I'm really sorry.
Oh, it's okay. I thought your character had
So
some
hard.
out. I thought you were
No,
like, oh,
I
my
did.
character enjoys
Like,
lifting the
I
elevator.
actually did, and I was missing
Okay,
a lot of information because my brain just kind of stopped for a moment.
It's okay. Don't worry about it. It's really funny. That's all. So all of you get into the elevator as it starts going down. It goes down 5 feet, 15 feet, 25
Wow.
feet.
I think my ear popped.
Until you hear the gears give up as the weight of the elevator overpowers the ancient metals that make up this construct. The elevator plummets
No!
15 feet down.
No!
None of you take damage, but the elevator is completely broken. You are basically pushed out of it by the force of the rubble, kind of like washing you out, like a small avalanche almost, pushing you out of the elevator. You seem to be trapped in a room now, and I'm gonna move you to the actual room because this is spooky, guys. This is very spooky. I don't know, very spooky.
I'm scared. I'm also really sleepy for some reason.
You guys find yourselves in a dark room, or would be
Oh,
dark
oops.
room, if it wasn't for a looking around. Looking around,
Okay.
there are no visible exits to this room. There is only a huge clock in one of the is hanging on top of like a closed set of heavy stone doors. Please,
How do I
please,
lose my token?
guys. How do you put your token on the map?
Yeah.
You click on your name when it highlights blue, and you drag it onto the map and you let it go, and it should add your token to the map.
on the right tab.
Yes. Do you want me to describe the room again, or
I remember there's a clock right in that glowy part. It's
there
the thing
is
glowing,
a
right?
huge clock on what seems to be 0 right now. It's marking 0. The room seems to be completely closed except for a set of heavy stone doors. Which, please, guys, I understand you like drawing. I would appreciate it if you did it after I finished describing your situation. There is a big red shining button on top of a set of stairs that lead up to it. And there doesn't seem to be any obvious exits in the room.
Oh boy.
Now you can draw the little Amogus if you want.
Can
I
I inspect the button? I won't push it right away, okay? Can I inspect
Awesome.
it? To inspect
You go up the stairs, basking on the red shine, the only source of light in this room, where there is a red button, big red shiny button on top of this pillar. Yeah, it looks big and shiny and red.
Neckmeat's gonna press it.
You press the button. You
Nina's gonna
hear
stand back.
the whining sound of some sort of mechanism opening up as water starts pouring into the room. It starts to fill the room up, and the clock starts counting down from 15. And I'm gonna put a timer on because this is 15 real seconds you guys have.
15 actual, like 15 seconds before the.
You have a minute, which are 15 seconds in game. So yeah, you guys have a minute to stop this. You see the water rising up. It's on ankle height already, as just a torrent of it starts entering the room.
Can I push the button again? Maybe that'll stop it.
Yeah,
You push the button again. The water is magically disappeared, and the countdown starts back up from a minute, and it's counting down again, and the room starts to fill up with water again.
Can I investigate the room? Like, look around for any clues?
Yeah. Roll me an investigation check. Absolutely. 48 seconds.
Investigation.
I would also like to investigate, but I'm investigating
Oh,
by the
no.
button.
While they're
I
investigating,
would like. Yeah.
If anyone wants to investigate, roll investigations, and I will go one by one and ask you what you're looking for. By the way, 31 seconds on the clock.
Okay, somebody push the button again.
I'm pushing
You push the button
push the button.
again, the water magically disappears, and this goes down again, starts going down, the water starts filling up again. Princess Nina, with an 8, you do not see anything in the room beyond just the water falling from the ceiling into the place. Songo, with your 12, what are you looking for?
Push the button.
You
Fine,
push
I'll
the
push the
button,
button, but
reset
after
the room. Yes.
after pushing the button, what if I hold down the button?
Okay, you hold on the button, which counts as a press. You hold it down, and it starts counting down again from the moment it clicks under the pressure of your hand.
Damn it.
It doesn't
Oh,
seem that holding it
the
is
clock, the
stopping
clock.
it.
What if we rewind it? What will it do then? Can we get in the clock? Push the button. I'm pushing it again.
You push the button. The clock seems to be 20 feet from the ground up, but there are pillars and rubble that you could try to climb to get up to the button, for sure.
Oh,
To the
okay.
clock.
Who do you think
sure.
I
that
am.
would that be? Athletics?
Probably.
Neckmeat's
44
gonna hit the
seconds.
button.
Hit the button.
Neckmeat, you hit the button, the room resets. Mimi, with your 9, what are you looking for?
I'm
With your
looking
9
for a
investigation.
hidden door.
Okay, with a 9, you look around. You do not see any form of exit, and you do realize that the only reason the water is disappearing from the room is magical in nature. By the way, 37
Well, I'm
seconds.
just gonna keep
Okay.
tapping the button. I'm just gonna keep hitting
Wait,
it.
can you
I'm
repeat
staying
that?
right there and hitting it over and over and over.
Magical what?
Okay.
Magical
What-
what?
It seems to be some form of spell that when you click that button, the water gets reset to wherever it's coming from.
Would I be able to investigate the magic in it?
You can, yes, absolutely. Roll me an Arcana. 36 seconds on the clock.
I'm pushing the button too.
Can I
Neckmeat hits
attempt?
it.
I'm
Can
still
I
hitting.
attempt to jump up to the clock since we're on the timer?
Absolutely. Well, it's
So
20
athletics.
feet into the air. How much strength do you have?
I'm just gonna try to like climb the rocks that you said that were in
Okay.
front of it.
Yeah, absolutely. You can roll an athletics check if you want to climb it. You do not have any magical items that could help you on this, right?
Oh,
I have the
Aiden,
boots of the
Aiden.
30
far
seconds.
traveler.
30 seconds on the
Okay.
clock.
Neckmeat jumps on the
I
button
hit
again.
the button and I'm going to use my grappling hook of Lupin.
Okay.
Like,
Lupin too. Okay, you point your thingy, and you, with your grappling hook, you propulse yourself on top of the clock. 35 seconds on the clock.
Neckmeat hits it again.
You hit it again. What are you doing, Winter? Now that you're on top of the clock.
can a investigate? Is there a way open? Can I move the clock backwards?
Yeah, you roll me an investigation check if you want to check for things. If you want to try to push it, roll me an athletics check.
Since I climbed up, can I give her assistance with the investigation check?
Absolutely, you can give her advantage if
Okay.
you have proficiency in investigation.
Okay. So roll again, Wintercat. Just roll a normal roll again, and we'll just pick from the two.
28 seconds on the clock.
Neckmeat hits it again.
Awesome. That's a 15 or a
17.
9 and a 9 and a 17. So a 17. With a 17, you investigate the clock. The clock seems to be magically reacting to a certain timer, but it doesn't seem to be connected to anything beyond itself. It doesn't seem to have any form of secret passageway behind it or anything. It seems to be just a clock. 35 seconds on the clock.
I pushed the
Neck meat.
button instead of
You
neck
push
meat.
the button again.
Nina, I think we need to break this. Let's break the clock.
Awesome.
I guess we can try that. Sure. I will. Can I use my glaive to try to like put
Pry
the
it
blade
from the-
under the to like pry the clock hands out from the clock?
35
one at a
seconds on the
time.
clock.
Make me
Roll
hit
me
the
in
button.
athletics. You hit the button. Okay, it resets to a minute.
Does Cat
I-
help me?
Yeah, I want to help.
Yeah, you can. Athletics is one of those things that you can actually help with. Yeah, sure. Roll me with advantage.
I got a
I'm
question.
Whoa, while they're
19. Yes.
Can echoes interact with stuff in the rooms?
I mean, what do you want to interact with?
Well, I wanted to push the button constantly, so neck meat can
Well,
stop
yeah,
pushing it.
33 seconds. You push the button again. Awesome.
yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. While they're breaking the clock tower, can Neckmeat put on its gauntlets of really good punching and then punch the button?
No, you're gonna break it, you fool.
Maybe that's a
you-
good plan.
We'll get back to you because first of all, the clock falls to the ground. It breaks, so you don't know anymore what timing you have the
We
button.
know that the water's real water.
You will have to let me know whenever you want to press it, and you have to say it. Because if you don't, I'm just gonna assume you're not touching.
Press the button.
Press the button.
Okay, awesome. The water seems to be real. Maybe you confirmed that it is not magical water. It's not like fake water. It's just magically going back to place to be once again doomed inside the room. But you don't know the timing anymore because the clock is broken.
Push the
Roddy,
button.
you wanted to break the button. Okay, awesome. You push the button. You wanted to break the button.
No, I wanted to punch the button the same way it like pushed down.
Okay,
Should
yeah,
have
you
been-
Press the
punch
button,
it,
but with a little extra
which
oomph.
presses the
No.
button. The button is a magical item. It's very difficult to break. But yeah, you punch it, and that counts as pressing it. You punch it down. It's pressed.
I'm gonna jump down and
Yeah.
jump down
Push the button.
and
Yeah, you can
like,
jump down.
investigate the left side of the room.
I'll
You
investigate
jump
the right
down,
while you do
and
that.
because the water had elevated itself a lot, you kind of fall into the water, which immediately disappears as Winter presses the button again. And what are you doing, Nina?
I'm
Press button.
investigating the left side of the room, like all of the rubble here, for any like
Awesome.
levers,
Yeah,
buttons,
roll me an
grooves.
investigation check.
Neckmeat's gonna hit the button again.
You hit the button again. Awesome.
I'll do that again. I didn't mean to. Sorry, I forgot I had advantage. Oh gosh, that was a
So
really
that's a
terrible
two.
roll.
With a two, you look around, but you don't look down. You only look to the walls, and you don't find anything important.
I push the button and run next to Nina afterwards.
Push the button, the water disappears. You go to Nina, and
Can I help her investigate?
roll me an investigation check. Absolutely. As the water kind of
There we
rises
go.
up to your ankles, you roll a 15, which looking around, you Songo notice you sorry?
Push button.
You push the button. You notice in between the rubble, you notice a corpse, bones of a dead humanoid.
Well, sucks
These
to be
seem-
him.
Seems to be more recent than what would be an ancient being. This seems to be like a humanoid that died here in the past couple of years.
Neckmeat's gonna hit the button.
You hit the button. Awesome.
I'm going to investigate over on the other side.
Roll me investigation.
Investigation. It was
Hey.
terrible.
You don't see anything very big or important this time.
We've rolled too many 20s in the last session, and this is us like
Yeah.
This is how you get. Yeah.
suffering for it.
Roddy, the button.
Neckmeat hits the button again.
You hit the button. Awesome.
Can I investigate the body?
Yes. Roll me. What are you trying to
Something over?
find when you investigate this body? What are you looking for?
Any notes or like scribbles? Anything on the body that could hint towards what we're
Awesome.
supposed to do? And Songo, do you want to
Um,
help?
Yeah, I'll help.
Okay. Roll me an investigation again because you are investigating the body.
Whoops, that's
Whoa.
intimidation.
Wow. Natural 20.
Oh, push the button.
You push the button.
Yay!
Push button.
With a natural 20, you do not find any notes on the body, but you do find an empty bag of rations. This person seems to have eaten through the rations. You also find some form of erosion on the index finger and parts of the arm of this person. It seems like this person had some form of activity they were doing before dying, of probably hunger or dehydration, that made it so their bones themselves eroded from usage. You push the button.
Neckmeat's hitting the button. Yeah.
Can I go and try to figure out the door if there's any way to open it?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, what are you trying to do? Are you investigating it, or are you trying to push it open?
Can I do both?
Yeah, sure. Roll me an investigation and an athletics.
What's Winter doing?
Trying to open the door. Investigation 10 leads you to realize that the doors are not only closed but also locked. and an athletics 15 shows you that
Oh wait.
even when you try to push when the water is reset by the
Oh.
button being pressed, they are still so tightly locked that you cannot open them.
Can
You
I
know,
lock it?
can
By the way, the
The
water
button?
now is dangerously close to reaching the top.
Hitting the button. I was about to say.
can I look on top and see if there's like a door or anything on top? And maybe
Uh,
you have to use the water to like get out? Question mark?
Looking on the top, you only see the magical sigils that are allowing the water to enter the room. So you could ride the water and try to erase the sigils somehow, but you're risking a 50-foot fall to the ground.
Would I be able to use spells?
Push the button.
Hitting the button again.
You
Hit
push
the
the
button.
button. I mean, what spell are you trying to use?
Chromatic orb and launch a ice spear to break the seal?
Chromatic
Ooh,
orb.
pushing the button.
You push the button. Chromatic orb. Let me check if that's how it works. It's a range of 90 feet. You hurl, floating each diameter sphere of energy that a creature you can see at a creature that you can see within range. The sigil it does not count as a creature.
Push the button.
You push the button.
Let me see what else. Wait, stop doing that. Stop it. Cancel.
Is the lizard dude? He's lizard, right? The guy that I found last time with the crystal.
Yeah, it was a lizard-like, a bug-like lady.
Yeah, she's able to help here, right?
You can try talking to her. You haven't tried. The water kind of is
a minute.
rising
Pushing the
as
button.
you.
Neckmeat hits the button again
Okay.
and is gonna try talking to her.
Okay. Yeah. What do you say as you try to contact this being?
You kitty.
What about the button?
Button. Pushing the
Oh,
button.
Yeah.
you push the button. Okay.
Help us for drowning!
Okay, roll me. No, actually, you don't need to roll anything for this one. You hear her playful voice in the back of your ears, your ear holes.
Pushing the button.
As she goes, you push the button. As she goes,
Every 5 seconds,
"No,
push button.
I think it would be pretty funny if you tried to see what happened. I think it would be pretty funny." That's what you hear.
What?
Push button.
You push the button.
I think. No, I don't hear.
There's
You hear.
gotta be a way.
Can I investigate the floor now? Just like
Mm-hmm.
all over the floor, since I investigated the walls earlier and found
Yeah.
nothing.
Would I
Absolutely.
be
All
able
of the
to
floors on the left side here.
would I be able to try and push the thingy
Button?
no the like push the rock
I am
around
pushing
the
the button though.
You push the button. Nina, you do not find anything on the ground. You're looking through, you're ripping parts of the ground out, and you're finding that this is layered. There are layers of ground under it to prevent any form of breaking of the seal.
Can I hold Mimi, right? Hold Mimi and then teleport up to where the water, one of the water spots are coming out.
Neckmeat hits the button again.
You hit the button again. You want to teleport.
Oh wait, no, I already teleported, didn't I? It's only once per day, isn't it?
If I were to fall, would anybody be able to do like a thing to like catch me?
It's 50 feet fall, so the best you could do is share a little bit of the damage of falling 50 feet from the top to the ground.
Push the button.
You push the bottom.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take the risk.
Okay.
This might sound dumb.
So what do you do?
I'm going to
I'm gonna push the button.
Okay.
I actually want to um
I'm gonna hit the button again while she's thinking.
this is a theory. Let me know if I can do this. I would like to use grease on myself
Mhm.
to make my feet like sticky and like to be able to stick on the walls so I can
Well, grease,
Oh.
sadly enough, grease
Grease
doesn't make you
is
sticky.
slippery.
It's
Slippery?
slippery.
Damn, I
Yeah.
thought
Yeah,
it was
step
the
1, use oil. Oil floats so fun.
Oh, I didn't think about being oil. I'm sorry, I translated it wrong in my head.
Push the
And
button.
gonna hit the button. Yeah.
Okay.
I am at a loss for what to
There's
do.
got to be some.
So, you know the door that Winter found?
Yeah.
Can
Yeah.
I walk up to it and try to break it down with my hammer?
Oh, Neckmeat's gonna join in with the gauntlets.
Absolutely,
I'm gonna
yeah.
push
No,
the
who
button.
else is gonna push the
You
button?
push the
I'm
button.
pushing the button.
Those two are on the button.
Okay.
Both of you roll me attack rolls. Absolutely.
Push the button.
You push the button.
Push it again.
How do I?
Okay.
You just hit the button. Oh, god damn it! I need to take
Pushing the
advantage off. Sorry.
You hit the button.
Oh, dirt.
So hard.
There we go.
Yeah, I thought
Oh,
about doing water walking.
Amazing. Yeah. Both of you hit the doors with all you have, and you do make some simile of a dent. If you gave it like 2 years of constant hitting, I think you could break the door down at some point, maybe.
Push the button.
You push the
I'm
button.
gonna hit it again.
Awesome. Yeah, you start working on it.
Pushing the button.
Do I roll
You're
again
making-
for damage or?
I mean, yeah, sure. You can keep rolling for damage. I will. Seeing how much damage you're doing to the door with your hits, you calculate again. If both of you work on it, maybe only 1 year of just hitting this very sturdy door down.
Also, Nina wants editing permission, by the way.
Pushing the button.
Yeah, she's missing a couple of things. I'm gonna fix them.
What is
for
she
her
missing?
then. Her things aren't auto-rolling damage.
Pushing the button.
Oh,
Can
Oh, what
would
is this?
like Winter.
okay.
can
Don't push the button anymore. And I want to use water walking.
I
Okay.
can I lockpick the door?
There is no lockpick. It seems to
Well, I'm
be
gonna
locked.
test a roll,
Oh, it's
Nina,
locked.
for
It's
Uh,
not that it doesn't have like a lock. It's like it has one of those automatic locks inside of it.
Hit the button.
Hit the button.
You hit the bottom. What do you want to do, Mimi?
I would like to ride the water.
Okay.
Okay,
walk
you
on
would
water.
have to. How far do you want to ride water? Do you want to let the full minute pass, or do you?
I
Wanna
would
hit the
like
button or
to
not?
have Winter up on my shoulders.
Mhm.
And see if we can maybe diminish the amount of water so it's not a 50 feet drop.
I mean, both of you would fall because the water disappears. Right.
Yeah.
If you're gonna hit the bottom before the minute passes, we say as the water kind of rises up.
What? Hit the
I have
button.
an idea. You
Okay.
hit the button.
Yeah.
I have an idea.
Mhm.
Does anybody have like a hammer and nails of some sort, or like the climbing gear?
I have the smithing tools.
Hitting the button.
Oh, you could use
The
that.
smithing tools will work. Can I take a nail or like some chunk of metal? Actually, I'll just snap part of my javelin so that I have the metal tip and a little bit of it on the end.
Mhm.
Sure.
Would I be able to ride the water and hammer this into the ceiling before the button is pressed?
Yeah.
And tie a rope to it, like the rope
Yeah.
that I had earlier. Could I tie a rope to it so that we can climb up?
Hitting the
Yeah,
button.
into the water.
absolutely.
Go.
Like we can hold on to it, and like I can just hammer the rope into the ceiling so that we can climb up and down. And when
Yeah.
the water vanishes, we have something to hold on to.
It's so easy that you actually do it. The water has risen enough that you can reach the ceiling, and you hammer it, and now you have a secured rope to the ceiling. As the water
Can I
is
grab the rope?
almost. Do you hit the button or do you not?
Hit the button.
Oh,
Hit it.
Hit the
Okay.
button.
And grab the
Hit
rope.
the button.
And you grab the rope, the water disappears, and you are hanging 50 feet in the air from a 50 feet long rope, reaching the ceiling.
Nina will slowly descend
Mhm.
and ask Mimi to climb the rope and investigate the sigil.
I will do that.
Awesome.
Hit the button.
Beautiful. You hit the bottom. Mimi, you climb the rope. You reach the top. You start checking the sigil. This is a more powerful version of the sigils you saw on the hallway. So you know that this kind of sigil, you would have to break the material. And if the material in the ceiling is even half as resilient as the door Songo and Mekmid are trying to beat down right now, you would be here for a while to break these sigils.
Hit the button.
You hit the button.
And I
You
try
could try to dispel it, but you do not have the power to do that.
Wait.
Would I be able to just try and erase the sigil?
The thing with the sigils, these magical sigils, is that you need to break whatever they're etched because it's like they're not like painted on. They're carved into the material. So you'll have to break the material.
Would I
And
be able
if
to
the ceiling
investigate
is,
a way to break?
I mean, you're seeing the same material Songo and Nekmi tried to break the door, which is made out of this ancient marble-looking material.
Hitting the button again.
I
What
smack
if
Roddy's
you-
hand. No hitting the button.
What?
I want to see what happens when we fill the
you.
room. Hold your breath.
Would I be able to use some of the marble to break the other marble?
You could try to fashion some form of tool out of the broken chunks. Yeah, you would have to hit the button again because it's like
No, I'm not
filling
hitting
the
it.
room.
Yeah, it's filling the room. I'm holding my breath and I'm holding below. I'm holding near the button. So I'm down there.
Okay. Does anyone else press the button, or do you let it ride?
I'm right by
Cool,
the
let me
button.
press
I'll
the
push
button.
it. I'll push it if we're about to drown. I smack
Okay.
his hand.
I'll leave it up. If we die, we're all going to hot winter.
Okay. So you are waiting, and you wait, and you wait as the water starts reaching the ceiling, and you feel your lungs give, and the timer is done. The room filled with water, and because you didn't press it in a minute, the water disappears, leaving you harmlessly into the ground, and the doors unlock, and the button stops shining.
Oh, you mother! I wanted to
Ow.
do that earlier.
I was thinking maybe the water would like help unlock the door by having so much pressure to push it, but you know what? That works too.
I wanted to do it earlier. I'm like, what if we fail it? But I'm like, no, that probably is too fucking simple. God damn it!
I didn't even think about it because I knew Wintercat would just press the button anyway.
All you hear from Songo landing on the ground is just a casual.
Mimi is safe from hitting the ground because I did the ceiling rope thing.
I was
Of
holding
which,
onto
when
a
Mimi
rock.
is
I was
safely,
down too.
when Mimi is safely off of the rope, Nina will yank the rope, pulling the javelin out. I've lost the javelin because I snapped it just so that it had extra strength or something. Science. But I'm going to keep the rope.
Awesome.
Ah.
Yeah, you can go.
I was just gonna take this. Can I copy the sigils
Uh-huh.
for later?
You take note. Yeah, you grab your notes, which are
Let's get
completely
to them.
dry, by the way, and you take
My
note
what?
of the.
The dry.
They're dry. The water doesn't seem to have wetted
Okay.
your
Interesting.
notes, and you take note of the sigils. You copy them onto your sketchbook of magics and such. You can note on your notes that you have a copy of a water-moving sigil. If you ever need it for some reason, you can use it. You can surprise me, DM, with that. Being like, but actually,
Where do I
DM,
put that?
on your notes.
This should be a
So
notes tab.
under your item name, you have war. You might have like items in there. So if you open your character sheet, you have 3 books and a wand. Under that, you can add a thing that says a copy of a water-moving sigil. You can note that.
How you spell sigil? Sigils.
Sigil.
That's good enough.
Yeah.
S-I-G-I-L, I think.
Okay.
What do you guys do? The doors open, revealing another room next to this one.
I push the button.
You push the button, nothing happens.
Oh, I deleted myself.
You hear a bruh, a resounding bruh.
Bruh.
Hang on.
Bruh.
Bruh.
No, wait.
Can I just kind of walk up to the doorway? I'm skeptical about traps because like the new door is opened. Can I set another? I'm doing another javelin trick, I guess. Can I set another javelin down on its side lengthways, like in the doorway, and then roll it across the room to try to trigger any more sigils in the ground?
You go to the door and you see and I can show it to you now, the last room here. You see a huge room with pillars on the ground and 3 chests resting on top of stairs, on top of pillars.
I don't know about that.
Roddy, are you going in?
Yeah. While Nina's just doing the
Awesome,
javelin
yeah.
thing,
Nina
Neckmeat's
is
just gonna
rolling
walk
the
in.
javelin.
I'm gonna walk with
Neckmeat, you
I
walk
roll it
in.
as far as I can roll it.
Yeah, no traps seem to be activated by your javelin trick.
Okay.
Can
so then she'll
I
walk in. So
can I use my perception to perceive any traps in the area I'm walking?
Sadly enough, you do not have an actual ability that lets you do that, as far as I know.
I just want to use my perception in some way. I don't know what to use it for.
How far can I throw my warhammer again?
You should have it on your warhammer, but it's 20, 60. 20 without disadvantage, up to 60 with a disadvantage.
Okay.
I can note it for you, actually.
No.
Range 60, yes. 20, 60.
This is not gonna end up good.
There you go. I added it.
Winter's already
Thanks.
sneakily trying to get to the Trish.
Okay, Winter, as soon as you approach the proximity of the chests, you all hear a voice, mechanical in nature, almost pre-made to be heard once the chests are approached. And I think I have it on my notes here, so let me see what the voice says.
You know what? I might walk up to that last chest.
Beautiful.
I wanna hear what the voice says first.
Hold on, I'm looking for it.
Don't worry, you take your time.
Here, it says, one is the serve. It goes, one is the serve. Two is given. Three is too much. Theft without reason. That's what the voice says. It rumbles around the room,
Theft
shaking the
without-
fallen pillars on the ground. What do you guys do?
Can I
I'm
walk
gonna
up?
yell to the group. I think we should only open a single chest. Just
Paper,
one.
scissors.
I just want to walk up to the chest and like sniff it. See what I can
You
smell.
smell the chest. First of all, the 3 chests are glowing golden. Like, they have this divine glow to them. You smell it, and it smells like loot and treasure and special things that you can get.
Because I know they're probably gonna open all 3 of them. I'm gonna
Okay.
stand behind for my safety.
Mhm.
And I think just in case I'm gonna use shield.
Okay, just so you know,
Uh,
shield lasts
I'm
6
going
seconds.
to.
Oh,
It's
God
a
damn it,
reaction,
never mind.
so this is the thing. It's a reaction, so you can use it if anything bad is about to happen to you. You can use it as a reaction.
Okay. I'll keep it in mind then. Don't use it
Yeah.
yet. Don't use it yet.
Mina is going to mimic what Mimi does and just step back with her. Just stay back.
Okay.
And
The
she will
two-
cast a shield of faith on herself.
Oh, the
Which lasts
fox,
for
the fennec
10
fox
minutes.
appears.
Yeah, the little fox will appear and be like, oh, yeah, I
This
get it.
again. Yeah. Yeah. So the fox kind of looks around with the tired stepdad eyes, looking at the room, reading the situation, and kind of looks at you and nods and goes, "Yeah, I get it. I see it. Yeah. Honestly, I don't blame you.
Can
Yes.
can I want to open the chest. I just want to lift the chest to see if it's like a pressure plate under it or something.
Awesome. You, with a lot of trouble, you lift the actual physical chest. There's nothing behind it, under it. But then you set it down and you open it.
I don't open it yet.
Awesome. It's very tempting, though. I will let you know. It smells really good, and it probably is filled with You have this inkling, this little inkling in the back of your neck that goes, "It's probably filled with treasure. Probably should open
Well,
this one."
The chest.
This one that you approached first, you approached it for a reason. This is probably the one you need. You came here for a reason, and this is probably has it. Probably.
I kind of wonder if I don't open the chests, at least not here, would I be able to get away with taking the chest?
Ah, that's what I'm thinking.
Can I put it in my bag and see if anything happens?
Yeah, you take the chest, you put it with a little bit of effort. You have to take off your bag because the chest is too heavy, but you put it on inside of your bag. Yeah.
How much
Nothing
do
happens.
these chests weigh?
You want to pick it up and kind of like eyeball it.
Yeah, kinda. So
Okay, you grab it and you turn it around. It weighs a little like 2 neck meats, I'd say. The standard Fey heart, full heart weighing system neck meats. Two neck meats, 2.5 neck meats.
and how much
sure.
does a neck meat weigh?
You pick him up. It weighs the same as a neck meat, I'd say. 1 unit of a neck meat. In kilograms, they
How much
weigh
chicken
around
nuggets is
10
that?
kilograms. They weigh the same as a 5-month-old puppy.
Oh,
Okay.
I just had an inclination, everyone. Remember when the entire kingdom that we're in Coin-a-Lot was cursed? What if these were the coins that actually has the curse on them? Should we pull a big funny and get one of the other people opening it?
Steal their coin.
True.
Oh my god.
Well,
I
that
like
work
your
properly.
idea, Magic Cat.
Oh my god.
Mina
I
is
love
just
that.
going to pout
Chests,
and
I
say,
will
"I'm
remind you
going to fail."
in case there was a misunderstanding. The chests are not open. You don't know what's inside of them.
Oh, I know.
Okay, awesome. Cool.
I'm gonna get Mimi to test mine later to see if there's magic in it or on it.
Yeah, what do you-
I would like to attempt something dangerous.
okay.
No, we take the third chest and we bring it to the king of Coin-a-Lot
Yeah.
I would
and let him
like-
open it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would like to pick up like a rock that weighs around the same amount as one of the chests and try to like sneakily take the chest but place the rock so the weight is the same.
Just
So hopefully
place
Okay,
the
so
rock
you-
on the chest
Do you
spot of mine
approach
because it's
the-
already lifted.
So
Yeah, but it's the third one. Third one's not supposed to. Third one's
okay,
bad.
so you go to which chest do you approach? Which place do you approach? Where
The
do you go?
middle one.
No, Mimi.
The middle one. Okay. You grab a rock that seems to weigh the same as what Songo described. You you go here, right? And what do you try to do again? Can you describe to me what you're doing?
I'm going to place a rock and towards the edge and slowly move the chest while placing the rock of the same
Awesome.
value on
You're gonna
the
push
place.
the chest towards you as you, at the same time, replace it with the weight of a rock that weighs the same.
Yes.
Awesome.
The Indiana Jones it.
As soon
Yeah.
as the chest leaves the base, it's removed from the base it was at. All three chests lose both their shine and most of their weight. They're noticeably lighter. The room shakes. You hear the sound of multiple tunnels caving in, and
And I thought it
then
would work.
Yeah,
you
that's why I
hear.
said place it on mine, because if that is the case, then if you place it on mine, then take the other one, maybe it would have worked. Maybe.
And you hear the sound of doots. Very heavy, spooky doots. And I'm looking for the
Oh god.
the
Oh
playlist
god.
with the
I put the
music.
chest back. I'm putting the chest back.
It's too late. Your greediness.
I'm
has
still putting
called
it back. It's not mine anymore.
the
I can have it.
spirits of the dead to fight for their stolen treasure. And I'm-
No.
There you
Pog.
go.
So, wait. So, if we've got light, is the treasure even there? Can I open it real quick then?
Yeah, sure. You open the treasure. You see what probably was a magical dagger and a magical crown. The crown is still magical. The dagger is not. And if there was anything else in there, it's not there anymore.
I'll take both of them then.
Oh God.
Oh no!
I'll
Also,
place the
gigantic.
Nina's going to
dagger by
turn
my.
to.
I'll place the dagger by my hip side, and I'll put
Awesome.
the crown on.
Oh,
Oh, you
now
put
I
the
kind
crown
of
on?
want to open
Awesome.
the chest
Do me a
too.
wisdom saving throw. You put the magical
Nah,
crown on
Oh
you.
no!
Give me a wisdom saving throw.
I'm gonna die. Here we go. Wait, hold on.
Queen of the Doots.
While she's rolling that,
Mm-hmm.
Nina is going to basically like fist bump her little fox friend, like, yeah, I knew it.
Yeah, no, he does. Yeah, no,
Yep.
totally. 11. Mimi.
Yeah,
How's the music? How's the music? Mimi.
I'm my dad. I have shield,
You
okay?
This crown on, you shake for a moment in excitement because you realize how not only how good this must look on you, but how good it feels to have this crown on your head.
Oh no.
It makes you feel like such a bad bitch. It makes you feel so fucking powerful right now. Like holy shit, you cannot like now you get it. Now you get why kings and queens wear crowns, right?
Oh, no.
And honestly, it was due time that you had your fucking crown.
Oh no.
It really was
Alright, let me put
like,
the
and this
crown
is something
on.
you feel in your core,
Put a crown.
right? You really were due your crown at some point. Good time that you have your crown now. But yeah, the fight rages on. Everybody roll initiative. The three Duders of Doom have appeared, and they call for the heads of those bold enough to steal their treasure.
Can I?
Ooh, that's a
Oh,
nat
wait.
20.
Nice.
Initiative.
Oh, I forgot to select your token.
Yeah, I forgot to select
Uh,
mine as
okay.
well.
Oh, I didn't have to select mine.
Oh,
It's just
okay,
there.
okay.
Where's initiative again? Aha, fun!
It's
First, select your token.
Oh, I
Make
thought
sure you
I
have your
did.
token clicked.
yeah, she did.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, you did. Good.
Whoops.
I forgot to.
Yeah, I
I-
forgot to
I-
do my initiative
It's
as well.
okay. I can add you. You got a 19, which is really good.
Alright.
Gonna die today, baby.
Who are we missing? Nina?
Nina.
Okay.
Before
Added Nina.
before the
Yes.
wait, did the battle already start or?
The battle, you are in combat, but you can still do other things.
Oh, so I
You
can
don't
open
need
the
to
chest
fight.
now?
Yeah.
Well, in your turn.
Okay, my
Alright.
Songo, you open the chest. You see a common sword with nothing special on it, and an empty chest beyond that. Whatever was inside of it, there is not there anymore.
Mm.
Oh, okay.
But you have
Action
a
box.
common short sword.
I feel like the crown
Uh,
may have been the only special thing in there.
Nina, it's your turn.
I have 40 feet of movement. So
Mhm.
Nina is going to draw her radiant glaive and move towards this bone boy over here.
Okay. These bone boys have very powerful presence. With playing their bone trumpets, wearing their bone hats over their bone heads.
They're undead, so I do a lot of
Yeah.
damage to them.
You do.
Nina is going to swing with her glaive, and whether or not, if I hit, I will be spending my spell slot remaining on a divine smite. If I hit.
Okay. Roll an attack.
That's crit one. Yay!
It's a natural one. You swing, but the groove of this skeleton abates you. You are not fighting on the rhythm of them. You're fighting on your own tempo. And
Nice.
that's not a dance, baby. And they don't dance with no paladins, sadly. You're out of groove and you don't get them. That's your turn? Do you do anything else?
I have Channel Divinity. I don't know if that's an action or a bonus action.
Channel Divinity, it depends, but usually it's an action. Unless it says otherwise. You want to turn undead, right? Is that what you're trying to do?
Oh, it's as an action. Never mind.
Yeah.
I think I do have Turn Undead, but I think it's action.
Yeah, it is an action. Turn undead is a action, yes.
Alright, then that'll be the end of my turn. I don't really have anything for bonus action.
Beautiful. Okay.
I still maintain my Divine Shield, though. Shield of Faith.
Yeah, your Shield of Fate, yeah. Songo, it is your turn.
Plug.
You confirm that whatever was inside your chest is there no more. Your chest is basically empty with a small sword on it.
I was just measuring something.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna run up to the skeleton dude.
Yeah. You
And-
brandish your hammer.
I'm gonna attack him.
Awesome. Remember, you do have your ability as an echo fighter.
I thought I already
You-
used it before the battle.
You don't have limited uses. A day has passed, but beyond that, it doesn't have limited uses.
Oh, I thought it does. I'm sorry.
No, manifesting your echo does not have limited uses.
Echo Ball.
Oh.
Oh.
Only what
Okay.
it does, I'm pretty sure.
Wait, does?
I think so.
Manifesting the echo, no. Using it to have an extra attack as an ability does have limited uses.
So I could just summon one and have it take a hit for me, then next turn summon another one?
You can summon your echo fighter 30 feet away from you, for example, and if you have multiple attacks per turn, you can make it attack different enemies than you, or you can teleport to a different enemy in your turn and attack that one. Because you can
Alright.
teleport to switch places as a bonus action. You can share your attack turn with your echo fighter and such.
Okay. Before I attack, I'm gonna manifest an echo.
Beautiful. The echo of this huge figure that is different from you, but not too unlike you. It has similar clothing, but
Right.
wielding a sword appears next to you.
We should get a token for the echo soon, so I
We
don't
should get a token for the echo soon.
Yeah.
In the meantime, we can use this from another campaign that I have. This boy over here can be your echo.
Sounds good. I'll
Actually,
try
this
to
one
get you a
looks way
token
better as an
soon.
echo. Where do you summon your echo?
It was right here.
Awesome. Beautiful.
And can I attack the doot doot?
Yeah, you can, absolutely. You flick your hammer, filling it with thunder, and you look at this tutor boy. 7 does not hit. You swing and you miss. Both you and Nina seem to be out of the groove of this fight. You're not dancing on the timing of the music, and it's showing.
Are they attacking us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It hasn't been their
Maybe.
turn yet, but they seem to be ready. They are grabbing their trumpets with intent, with evil fighting intent.
Would
Also,
I
they
be
appeared
able...
as soon as you broke the rules of the room. So
Yeah.
you can assume.
Would I be able to suggest to them to not?
Mimi,
You
let's dance party them away.
God.
There's one near me. I'm gonna try to make
Nick
a one near me.
Meat, it's your turn. It's your turn.
Neckbeat's gonna walk up to the same dude as Nina.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of just head pat her, like if you're missing, like it's okay. And then it's gonna punch the dude man.
Okay. Roll me an attack.
Yeah.
That hits.
Ooh.
Fuck.
Uh,
man.
Radiant too.
And can I do a second one?
Yeah, you can as a monk. As a bonus action, you can do a second attack.
Oof.
And the next one misses. So a hit and a miss. You hit one of the legs of this thing, and you do a hefty amount of damage. And the radiant seems to hit it what it doesn't like. The skeleton kind of wavers with that punch. It seems to have hurt it badly. And do you do anything else with your turn?
No. I'm good.
The skeletons turn right. This one plays plays F major on his trumpet loudly. And I need actually Nina and Neckmeat. I need you to do me a Constitution saving throw as the funky waves of the trumpet reach you. 11.
Oh.
No.
Wait.
Oh no!
Both of you take 5
Dude.
points of thunder damage as your heads are rattled by the sound of the trumpet. And I need you to, using your reaction, move as far as you can from the skeleton.
So 5 points of damage and move as 40 feet.
Yeah.
10.
And as a reaction, it will choose to attack Roddy as soon as you leave his threatened area. An attack of opportunity on you.
So we just move our movement?
You have to use your movement to get as far away as possible from the skeleton, yes.
Okay. There we go.
And does a 15 hit?
It does.
It does. Awesome. As you are leaving, it boops you in the behind where the sun don't shine with the trumpet of bones. And it does 3 extra damage to you, Roddy, as you ride away. Right away, neck meat, right away. It doots you in the butt. And that's the turn of this one. Mimi, it's your turn.
Hello.
You're just kind of like looking at your crown, feeling powerful, feeling like a bad queen. What do you do?
Does the crown do anything to me, or does it have anything useful for me?
Right now, you just feel better wearing it. You feel powerful. You feel like you probably should have a little bit more authority around, honestly.
This is a theory. I don't know if I'll do it, but I was wondering if I use stab and sting, would it
Mhm.
suck the vitality out of them, even though they're like bones, or does that not work?
It is necrotic damage, but not every undead is resistant to necrotic damage. Not necessarily.
Is this one resistant?
You don't know. It's the first time you've seen such funky skeletons.
It's so
Uh,
funky.
They're very funky. Which who knows what kind of magical effects funkiness will have on the resistances. Funk is a strong addition to the
What their
magical
vomit
arsenal.
would
Well,
say.
then I'd like to use grease instead.
Okay, where do you cast your greasy grease?
On the one in front of me. I want to see if
Okay.
I stop it from moving and making music. Would it
From on high, you flick your wrist, and with a swing of your wand, a bunch of grease spawns under the skeleton, spawn camping him. He has to do a dex saving throw. Nope. He falls to the ground prone.
Aww.
You hear him go
Poor
like,
Duke
"Doop,"
man.
and falls to the ground. Pathetic. You are like a leader on top of this pillar, Mimi, just putting the subjects to their knees
Dude,
by magic. And if your subjects were a skeleton with a trumpet,
Hell yeah, baby!
you get the analogy. It's a very powerful moment. Do you do anything else?
What else can I do?
I don't know. You can check your character sheet. Do you have any bonus actions you can do?
I don't know. Where's that be?
In the core. You don't seem to have any abilities you can use with a bonus action, no?
What can I? Would I be able to like investigate or anything like that, or just that just like
I
pop?
will allow you to look around if you want to investigate something for sure, yeah.
Okay. I kind of want. Oh shit! No, sorry. What happens if you like take the trumpet away from the bone people?
You wouldn't know. And that I'm not even gonna make you roll for that. You don't know what happens. You've never now speaking for real, you've never fought creatures like this before, so you don't know what like anything about them really. You can try to like approach it and take the trumpet away at your next turn, but right now, just by looking at it, you wouldn't know.
Is there anything around me that might be able to help me if I investigate? Just like a general investigation?
You can, yeah, sure, you can roll a general investigation check looking around you for anything useful. 10, you look around, there's nothing more useful than yourself in this room right now, sadly.
Bad bitch, should I know it? Yeah,
Looking around, yeah, you just don't feel like there's anything in this room more useful to you personally than your spells right now.
Okay.
Everything else is already being used by other people.
That's the end of my day.
Beautiful. Next in the initiative order is this skeleton. Songo, I need you to do a Constitution saving throw.
Alright. Fuck.
Or you take 4 points of damage, very fitting, and I need you to use your reaction to walk as far away as possible from the skeleton.
So like 30 feet?
Yeah. And the skeleton's gonna take a swing at you as you move away. Nope, that's not even good. I'm not even gonna pretend that has a chance of hitting.
Wait, I forgot how far it was again. There we go.
Yeah, I'll keep measuring for you.
Thank you.
You can press
Sorry,
shift.
I'm dumb at times.
You can press shift to make it stay.
Oh, good to know for next time.
And
Also, do I take
another
the
weapon.
health from the temporary, or
What happened?
do I subtract from temporary hit points?
Yes, you do have temporary hit
Yeah.
points for 24
I
hours.
forgot we have temporary hit
Alright.
points.
Yep.
So I would have 9 temporary hit points
Mm-hmm.
instead of 25.
Yep. That's the
Wintercat
that's
drops
the,
all
the
of her
skeleton
stuff
sword. He goes rattle rattle rattle. Which, if any of you speaks skeleton with a trumpet, that means, oh man, I
Oh.
almost got her,
Oh.
but she got away.
Oh.
Yeah, he's very pissed about Songo escaping his second attack. Winter, is your turn. Winter,
Ooh.
it's you. It's you right there
Well,
on TV.
Well, hello, skeletal boy. I think it's time for a dance battle, and I want to see
Ooh.
if I can outmatch him that way, and he'll just go away.
Okay.
Or join
So
my
what do
side.
you do
Either way.
specifically? What do you do?
Just start dancing.
Beyond saying that, like mechanically
Ow.
speaking, how do you do this?
Like how do I dance?
So you're trying to dance him into submission, right?
Yeah.
I'd say that's a performance check.
Alright,
Roll performance, and if you roll high enough, I will consider letting you dance this. You do. Have you ever seen people back in the 1950s do the shimmy?
I know.
You look at this funk spitting, trumpet wielding, hat having skeleton. You go, I challenge you to a dance off, and you do the shimmy like a 1950s grandma. And the skeleton does a very sad doot and looks very like it cannot move its face, but somehow you feel the deep disappointment.
I'm gonna try again
Cheers,
the next round.
cheers from Grandma in the backpack.
Yeah.
I was half expecting Wintercat just to start default dancing and just make it
You
angry.
hear the grandma in Winter's backpack. It's like, oh yeah, baby, I know that step 1, step 2 dance. Winter, you're fucking killing it, baby. You're the queen of the
I'm
dance
getting
floor.
all the confidence I need. I'm happy.
Yeah. But sadly, you do not manage to dance this skeleton to submission as you wanted.
Yet.
The skeleton, but I will say, the skeleton first of all needs to roll a dex save to see if you can stand up. Nope. The skeleton tries to stand up to kind of show you how it's done and falls back down. From the
I mean, doesn't it
ground.
technically mean she won the contest because she's the only one of the two that actually danced?
Ooh.
I don't know, Winter. Do you
She
feel?
wins by
And
default?
consider that if you, depending on what I choose, I will have to let any of you dance enemies into submission with a 6 in performance. Do you feel like a 6 in performance is enough to take away an enemy from combat?
Only if they follow the rules. And since this person, this bone tooty guy can't even stand up, I think I have got it.
Okay, let's see. I will rule that this guy in the floor will have disadvantage on a performance check. Now, this guy has a +3 to performance. So I will actually roll it on the chat so everybody can see. So you needed this guy to roll a 3 or lower.
The skeleton
2
just
of low.
fails at getting up and then starts breakdancing.
Yeah.
Oh, what if he
basically.
does like a nice
Let's
spin on the
do
ground?
the
Oh,
first. So disadvantage, a +3 to performance. You need a 2 or lower. First roll is a 10, so that's a 13.
Oh.
That's more than twice as good as you, but that's not what happens because he rolls again, and he gets an 18. So actually, yeah. This guy is killing, like, funnily enough, killing it on the dance floor.
He's using the grease as like to
Yeah.
aid his breakdancing.
Yeah,
Like when
he's
he spins on the floor, he
breakdancing.
goes extra fast.
Yeah, he has a breakdance moveset to die for. So yeah, you do not win the dance off, sadly. Even with him falling to the ground with the grease and everything. But
I'm still
hey,
gonna try it.
beautiful consolation prize though. You're too high up for him to reach you with his attacks, and his ability works only on creatures 5 feet away from it, and you're like 20 feet away from it right now from height. alone. So he cannot do anything this turn. He tries to stand up once more, but I rolled it before and he fails again. So he just loses all of his movement trying to get up. So yeah, and he used his actions to break dance just to show you he could do it. So right now, a pretty big L for the skeletons, I'd say, actually, if you think about it. Who really won? Because he did lose his whole fucking turn. I don't want to admit it, but it's true. Nina, it is your turn, baby. Baby.
Am I allowed to go back at it?
Yeah, you're not feared. It's just that, like, when you miss the save, you just kind of run away because it's too loud.
She will sprint back and try her
Mhm.
best to do another big swing.
Yeah, you swing. Wow.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
Oh.
Oh,
That's
no!
the second net one in your attack in a row.
Are you feeling down,
Reroll. Can I
Nina?
have inspiration or something?
All you need to do is dance. You're
I
doing
was
the wrong
doing
thing.
smart stuff earlier. Can I have an
What are you
inspiration for that?
doing? What are you trying to do to get an inspiration? What do you do to try and get an inspiration die from your DM?
The things that I did earlier, like learned to use the rope to secure it to the roof. when
No, I
you
need to
hang
justify
on.
it. I would like you to justify it with your character. In the moment, what does Nina do that could possibly allow her to reroll her attack?
Looks at Wintercat's sick
She
moves.
pouts and cries and begs.
This is the thing. As a human being, I would really love to just let you reroll when things don't go your way. As a DM, which is different from a human being, I'm just not gonna allow that to happen for consistency's sake.
It's okay. I didn't expect
I just
you
wanted to
really
know
well,
that
don't
I'm
worry
not
about
doing it
it.
because I hate you. I'm doing it because I am a DM right now. I'm not a person right now. So
I'm so mad though.
no, I
Nat
get
ones
it.
in a row.
2 nat ones in a row, man. That fucking
I have a
stings.
+6. This should be easy.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Nina, I will say you were made to run away. You turn around and you go, okay, I will hit you at the timing of the funk. And you, sadly enough, as a princess, you've never been introduced to funk before, or ska, or any of the musics. So this is not a ball dance, and you are out of rhythm right now. Songo.
So I run away.
And no, you do not run away yet. You might later on.
That's 35 feet. No.
It's 30 feet you can reach him.
Alright. I'm gonna run back to that skeleton again,
Yeah. You run back to the skeleton.
hoping to get into rhythm, and I'm gonna try my best to fight along with the beat.
Yeah, okay.
Oh,
Praise
you're
get
the
it.
dancing
rhythm
too.
game gods.
Roll me an attack roll. Yeah. You just run at it and you try to bunk it in the head with your hammer. 9 is not enough to hit the skeleton.
I have,
Okay, what
a,
is
I have a
going-
feeling it's 10.
What is going on?
You guys
I
are
don't know.
annoying.
Their AC is not that high, guys.
We don't have the
Like-
schmoves.
If you
I tried my best here.
if you roll a 7, you would hit it, Songo. Like that's how.
Oh, that's a 2? No, wait, what did
Okay. You rolled a 4, and before you rolled the 2.
Fuck.
Yeah, and yeah, you
Your
go at it.
AC is 11.
You try to dance, but you trip on the way there, and you kind of get embarrassed a little bit, and you're like, actually, I'm not gonna do it, and you just kind of half-ass it. And at that point, like, you don't get the hit because you're half-assing it. You're not actually like putting the movement into the dance. It's kind of like that self-fulfilling prophecy where it's like, I'm gonna fail, so I'm not gonna really try, and then you don't really try until you fail. Roddy, it's your turn.
He's gonna run up.
Wait, what does the echo do?
I
Oh,
have
you
a-
wanna move your echo?
Yeah, wait, so no, you've been forgetting about your echo. The echo could do
Yeah,
the
sorry.
echo.
He's just
Oh.
chilling there, I guess.
Okay. If Songo says so.
Sorry, scrolling.
Okay.
That's second wind, my bad.
You do have
30 feet
action
up.
surge and second wind.
That's alright.
Action surge gives you basically another attack.
Yeah, I might do that.
Okay. So do you do that?
Yeah.
Okay, roll me another attack. You kind of like huff and puff and focus yourself on getting to battle mode. And yeah, a 23.
Oh.
I will say a 23 hits. Yes.
Nice.
11 damage. So the skeleton laughs. It goes rattle, 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 which if you were a skeleton with a trumpet, you would understand. It means, ha ha ha, you didn't hit me. And then, Songo, a spark in your eye, a flicker of thunder in your hammer, and you hit this guy on the chin and bring him to his knees. He takes a you do hurt him very badly. Roddy, it is your turn.
Gonna walk up on beat to the skeleton and punch him again.
Yeah. You get
Punch.
into the sinking crane racing Roddy position, racing neck meat. Your first attack misses. Your second attack hits.
Hog.
Their AC is not that high, you guys. It's literally 12. It is literally 12. Yeah, 15 hits. This skeleton takes 10 radiant damage with doubles to 20. This guy is done. So how do you do this? How do you beat this one skeleton?
Oh shit! Just when he doots, just punch him in the where the sun don't shine.
You hit him on his bony little tailbone. The skeleton's dude transforms into a wood, and he vanishes. He screams himself into a blue screen that just dusts away. One of the three dudes of the end is defeated. Roddy, that's your turn. Mimi, there you are, wearing your crown.
Yeah.
Dance with me.
I'm not gonna dance. I'm gonna kill him.
Dance with me.
Yeah.
No! Death.
Mimi.
There.
If it fails, I might dance. If it fails, I might dance. How about that?
Yeah.
Okay. I would like to use, actually, I'll ask if I can do this. So there's grease on the skeleton, right?
Yes.
If I were to use chromatic orb and I were to use fire, would I be able to
That's
cause like
cheating.
some sort of like explosion, kind of like because the oil's gonna like spread and stuff?
I will give you, because it is a spell and grease is usually flammable, I will allow you to deal 1d6 extra damage if with your fire spell attack.
Okay, how do I do this?
Well, chromatic orb is a spell attack, right?
Uh,
So roll a spell attack.
how to?
You have in your core part of your character sheet, you have something called a spell attack. You have to click that one. 16, surprisingly, you do hit. The AC is not that high. So now you have to roll the damage of your spell plus 1d6.
How?
Go to your spell.
Spells?
Nina, finish it.
Yes. Check
Finish
how
it, Nina.
much damage your spell does.
Yeah.
So this is the funny thing. You are casting this spell at level 1, but if you cast it at level 2, it's called upcasting. It does 1d8 extra damage. So you can do 48 plus 1d6 of damage if you feel like it. You're basically empowering your spell.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, so rest one of your spell slots of second level.
Oh shit. How the
Instead of 2, you have to click the arrow down to the side of it to make it 1. That means you spent 1 charge of your second level spell slot. You see where it says 2 out of 2?
Uh-huh.
If you hover your mouse, there's like a little arrow.
Uh-huh.
You click the arrow down.
Okay.
There you go. You have 1 out of 2.
Okay.
And now roll 48 plus 1d6.
/roll.
Roll 48 plus 1d6 plus 1. Because you have the plus 1 from your wand. Yeah, like that without the dot at the beginning.
Right click to
Thank you,
extend
Nina.
winter.
No, not 48. 4d.
Oh, sorry.
I was like, whoa. That was a really high roll.
Plus 1d6 plus 1. Okay.
There we go. That's 18 fire damage. This guy is pretty damn hurt. A pillar of fire kind of like erupts from under him as your chromatic orb basically erupts against the grease and envelops this guy in flames, illuminated the room that has this. The room had this ambient golden glow to it, and it's overpowered by the fires coming from the ground, being cast by Mimi's wand. How does Mimi feel doing this?
I'm a bad bitch.
Cool. Is that your turn? Do you want to do anything else?
Is he alive still or dead?
He is very close to death.
Okay. Okay, I'm in there right there. Hopefully Winter just kills him off.
No, I'm dancing.
Okay. This guy is gonna see if he recharges his little duder. He does not. So he's gonna attack Songo. Does a 5 hit? No. He misses completely. He rattles in a way that makes you understand that he's very pissed off right now. He's not having a fun time. Winter, it is your turn.
Oh, I'm dancing again. I'm gonna try to
God damn
dance
it.
again.
Okay. Roll performance check.
Oh shoot! Never mind.
I
Oh
learned.
goodness.
I learned.
What do you do as you dance? What are you telling this guy?
I win. You get my bag.
The music too.
If I win, you get my bag.
Why did the fucking Nickelodeon music start when this happened? The timing couldn't be better. Okay, I'm gonna roll. This guy needs to roll a 17 or higher, or he will lose this dance battle. Okay? First roll, he has to see if the grease. No, he does not pass the grease check. He has disadvantage on this. He might be a breakdancing skeleton with a hat and a trumpet, but he's only that in comparison to a druid. First roll. That's close, but not close enough. He needed 1 more to actually match you. The next one, just for the hell of it. No, that's even worse. Well. Hold on.
It sounds to me like he lost.
Just gonna have to take off my bag here and open it up.
I
and then
need
point
you
to
to
it.
roll me. I need you to roll me 3d10 radiant damage.
Oh.
As your dance moves are so groovy, that little shimmy you started and you kept going through the whole round has evolved. And now it's actually so perfectly on time with the beat that it's actually pretty funky. It's one of those, the effect of one of those like memes of the little dog wagging the tail to the timing of the beady beep beep beady beep beep beady, you know? It's so on beat that it's actually somehow gone all the way around from being pretty cringe to actually being kind of based and red pilled. So
Wait,
3d10 radiant damage.
how do I do the
With the
radiant
knowledge,
damage part?
you just roll 3d10 and be having to account that it's
Alright.
divine. 17 doubled, that's 20, 34 damage. This guy looks at you, opens its skeletal mouth, and goes, ah, and is erased from existence completely.
Oh no! I
As
wanted
the
him in my
divine
bag.
light
I've been too
of your
powerful.
the little the divine light radiating from your little cat shimmy is so powerful that the skeleton just it actually he never existed in this combat. I'd imagine. I would wager. Nina, it is your turn, and what do you do? I will say, just because I really love you, I will give you an extra 10 feet of movement because you're so inspired by how well Winter is dancing right now. Her little shimmy gives you a little extra oomph that you really need right now to reach the last enemy. You have 50 feet of movement, so yeah.
Shake
That was.
shake voice chat.
Yeah.
Mm. What do you do, Nina? Oh, not even say anything. He just go. That 25 does hit, yeah. And that is 14 radiant damage. Nina, how do you want to do this?
Nina, you may be muted, by the way.
You may be muted,
Yeah.
yeah.
She's definitely muted. She hasn't talked in a
Yeah, I'm
while.
muted. I am. My cat was scratching a box and I forgot. Nina moves over. She's very angry because she couldn't get in tune. So she finally just. I'm using my divine smite as well, just because like I know I've already killed it, but she's angry.
Mm.
Where's divine smite? 8 more damage. Divine smite.
So, what does it look like when you absolutely destroy
I
it?
actually thought about this.
Mhm.
There's a lot of downtime between turns, so I was just kind of thinking, like, if I kill this thing, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna have it so
It's
that
molding.
Nina, like, does, like, an anime thing where she jumps against this wall and does, like, a wall jump off of it, launching herself into the skeleton, and she'll just impale its head with the glaive. And when she lands on the ground with it, she'll just stomp on its skull
Oh my god.
and
Nina,
crush its skull.
you have tried and failed multiple times to hit this thing. The timing was just not there. And then Neckmeat pet you in the head and told you everything was gonna be okay, as he absolutely demolished one of them. Winter kind of shimmied her way into killing the other one, and you went like, okay, maybe they obviously get something that I don't. So you kind of shimmy your way towards this skeleton. Somehow you go faster by shimmying. It's like a glitch in a game. And you just gotta jump, bring your glaive down on the shoulder to bring him to your height, and then you push down, breaking the shoulder. The head violently hits the marble ground, and he looks up at you and goes, dude. And you just look at him, and your fox goes like, no, man, you're not reading the room right. And then you just crush the skull, and it becomes dust. and the whole skeleton just disappears, as one of the most brutal kills in the campaign so far has just happened. Um,
Woo!
and with that, we leave the initiative order because the combat is done, and the group of chaos and against the terms of service has won again.
Nina will let the fox spell drop so the fox can go to sleep.
The foe goes like,
Uh, and now, not angry anymore, she'll go over to Nekami and double check that he's not hurt, and will, like, if he is hurt, we'll heal him. Which
okay.
technically he wouldn't be right now, too bad, because the temp health, but she still double checks him for injuries.
You double check.
Yeah, she's just checking him for injuries,
That's adorable.
making sure he's okay.
I just think it's very cute.
Next me just gonna give her a hug.
Oh,
Aww.
cute. I'm gonna
Nina
open
will
that
obviously have
chest.
him back, so.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Might as well now.
You just go.
Now the dance
get
battle's
your-
over.
Now that you'd finished shimmying your way into victory, you go get your grimy little kitty hands, bean hands on that chest. You open it, and what seems to be some form of magical wand or maybe staff, but it's now just a normal piece of wood that lost all the magic. And whatever else was inside of this chest has disappeared.
I'm gonna grab
like
the
the-
entire chest and
Okay.
everything else that my fellow companions hasn't looted from the other chest. I'm just gonna shove them in my bag. Now I have
Okay.
a chest to store things in my
Okay,
bag.
you grabbed it. Well, the chest you just checked was inside your bag already. You already had put it in your bag, but you go to Songo. Songo, do you let Winter kind of grab the chest and the normal short sword that you have and put
She
it
can
on
take
her?
the sword, but I'm keeping the chest so I can fashion it into a backpack.
Understandable,
okay.
understandable.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, and then of course you do notice Mimi opened her chest too, and inside her chest she found the makings of a queen. She found a crown
Mm-hmm.
that is still magical.
She can. I worry about the cramp, but I'm gonna. Good. So chest, stick of wood, dagger.
Oh no, these chests are not made of wood. They are made of the same material that the rest of the temple or area is
Oh,
made
it's
out
a
of.
strong chest.
Yeah, like a marble chest. Like a DC or marble, maybe.
Strong.
Oh god.
Alright.
So what do you
What was
guys
I
do?
gonna do?
Waiting for everyone else to decide first.
Nina's, after checking Nekami and giving him a hug, Nina's gonna go over to Songo and check her for injuries as well.
I'm fine.
I check her for injuries anyway.
I'm fine.
She's not
I'm fine.
harmed.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
After like I actually managed to do a successful check after chasing her
Go
around, I'll then leave her alone. Even though Songo has like leverage over Nina because she knows Nina's secret that embarrasses her.
Awesome, yeah. Mimi, what are you doing?
Mimi, you're muted.
Oi,
I think-
stop staring at him.
Is she here?
Oh, I have been talking to myself for quite a bit, huh?
Oh no!
Oh,
Oh no! No.
Quickly dub the audio over from Mimi's VOD.
I don't
Let's
think
put it
she
in
was talking on her.
subtitles.
Was she talking on her stream?
I said, I was asking if I could try and take off the crown, and nobody could hear me earlier, so I'm like, I'll just wait for
roll
my
me a wisdom saving throw with disadvantage. So roll twice and get the lowest of the results
Where's my finger? Where's my
is
finger?
what you keep.
Oh, what I clicked. Aha! Okay,
It
it's loading.
stays on.
Wisdom save with disadvantage.
You.
Disadvantage. 12. You
Stop.
cannot take it off. Not because you can't, you just don't want to do it.
Ah, come on!
You go to like take it off, but maybe you kind of like think about it for a second and you realize that if
God,
this
I'm
crown
so
being, please guys, I know. Okay, thank you. This crown going anywhere but in your head would be a disservice to the crown itself. So you don't do it.
Power, Mimi. Power.
Does it do anything to me besides making me feel like a bad bitch?
We'll find out.
It's just a beautiful, ornate, magical crown. Beyond that, no, it's not doing much of anything else.
How come I don't want to? How come it's influencing me? What the hell?
Because it's not influencing you. You're on control. It's just that it looks super good on you, and no one else.
That is
And
such...
taking it off is pointless because it doesn't do anything. And being in your head, it looks real good. So.
Can I
walk up to
investigate?
her?
Sorry?
Yeah. Go, Nina.
I want to walk up to Mimi and see the crown that she's wearing and start conversation. Nina's gonna ask her where she got the crown. It's really pretty. Can I try it on? And she'll try to offer her own tiara that she wears, like the one that's on my model. And be like, we could try each other's crowns on. Could be fun.
How girly.
Ew.
And she's doing this not because she knows it's magical, but because it's a pretty crown and she's a princess, so it means something.
Can I quickly throw Roddy? I mean, I neck me.
Yeah, you can pick up neck meat. Where do you throw them?
Just like
I mean, that
30
would be a
feet.
grapple check. I need you to do an athletics versus Roddy's, either athletics or acrobatics. Unless neck meat just lets himself be thrown.
No, I succeed this. When I succeed this, I'm punching the echo.
Okay, roll an attack. 12 is not enough. The echo expertly dodges your punch. The echo has the highest AC of the whole party, by the way. I think except for Nina, maybe? Let me check. No, it has the same armor class as Nina. The same armor class as Nina.
I'm usually at 18 though, because I cast shield.
Roddy, you avoid Songo's lunge, and you try to punch the echo, and the echo avoids your attack, and then immediately disappears and reappears on Songo's shadow.
I can't move it.
And you can move it, yes.
No, I can't. I can't move the token.
Oh, the token. Yeah, sorry. You should be able to control it now. Sorry.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Is Mimi able to take the crown off without a wisdom save if I'm asking for it, or does the crown like...
Able and willing to are two very different things. She's capable of taking it off. It's not glued to her head. But Mimi, whatever you answer, however you decide to answer, the answer will be no. That is decided in your head.
Maybe
But
later.
you can go about it however you want.
Maybe
about
later.
saying no.
Maybe
I'll
later.
just nod, say, okay, I guess this is a bad time anyway. And we'll go back downstairs and try to break up the fight that's going on.
Oh yeah.
I am going to throw you again. You get back.
Neckmeat's not even trying to punch it anymore. It's just fascinated about how it's in Songo's shadow and how her shadow's moving around her while it's running around.
You're chasing shadows. Songo's shadow.
Nina will stop Neckmeat by just picking him up and just carry him.
Neckmeat, do you let yourself
Just pick him up. carry him away, offering snacks. She's like, yeah, okay, you gotta stop. I'll pick him up and just carry him away.
Are we just
That's
gonna are we
adorable.
gonna camp here for the night, or are we gonna continue on a path? I feel like we should have a little break.
Well, do you guys remember why you even went like inside this dungeon?
Because the old man told us
We
not
were
to.
looking for the because we were looking for the coins. The cursed
didn't it have
coins.
something to do with the crown?
The reason why
And the
Nina
crown.
you decided to come down here originally was because giving the crown to Coin-a-Lot would mean breaking the curse, and thus would probably be valuable enough to get your debt cleaned.
Oh, that's the crown that Mimi
Oh.
has. Okay. I guess it's ours now.
We can set up. I think we should set up camp.
Bargaining.
And Nina will just kind of think on how she's gonna convince Mimi to give up the crown.
I mean,
Father
it should be easy enough. So, as far as Nina knows, by just explaining the situation, that should be enough to grant Mimi giving the crown, right?
Oh, I guess. I'll go back to Mimi after realizing that and handing Neckmeat a couple of treats just to keep him still.
Chicken nuggies?
She'll go back to Mimi and be
I'm
like,
coming with you.
and explain the situation to her and why Nina needs the crown.
Sit on the chest.
Mm-hmm.
And
As-
she will offer her princess tiara in trade to try to help
As
Mimi's decision.
as Nina's trying to
She will just
convince.
give the crown.
As you're trying to convince, since I have a feeling Mimi will. I feel like this crown's evil. I'm having a sneaky suspicion of it. So I'm just gonna try to. I'm just gonna try to swipe her off of Mimi's head while she's distracted.
Awesome. Yeah. I need you to roll me an attack roll because roll me a dexterity. Roll me a d20 plus your dexterity to see if you can get the crown off of
Plus
Mimi's
dexterity.
head.
Debating
Mimi.
whether to do it,
Mimi,
but she's
you're
trying.
debating whether to do it. You instinctively know that someone is trying to take it away from your head. I need you to use whatever abilities or spells you have
Oh, that's bad.
to avoid having the crown taken from you.
Let's see.
Actually, you don't need to use any spells because a 5 plus 2 is not enough to hit your AC. So, Winter, of all people, tried to steal from you.
Listen, Mimi, there's something wrong with that crown. You need to take it off.
Want me to
I'm
help
in
you with that?
bunker.
There's something wrong with the crown.
I'm in a bunker. My crown.
Can I try to steal it?
Nina. Oh, you could. Yeah,
Rawr.
I'll step aside.
Oh,
Rawr.
it's not a steal. You can't steal from the Mimi right now. All you can do is the dexterity. You have to try to take it
To
off.
help Songo?
Yeah.
Songo said that she was going to come over and help. Nina is going to use her channel divinity
Mm-hmm.
on Mimi. I'm going to use Isopod's Wrath, which was the entanglement spell that I got. It's supposed to be vines, but I changed it to fit the
Yeah.
god that I follow.
So you're trying to, with
she's
your
going
channel
to
divinity,
channel
you're trying to
divinity.
restrain. Okay.
Yeah. I can to spring up and reach for a creature within 10 feet of you. Yeah, she's within 10 feet.
Mm-hmm.
So suddenly under Mimi, a bunch of hundreds of isopod claws will spring from the ground and attempt to restrain her where she is.
Awesome.
And it
Mimi, I need you to do a strength or dexterity saving throw. You can choose whichever is better.
Wait, who's doing the throw?
Mimi.
Alright.
Okay. Yeah, Mimi is restrained right now.
Oh, come on, I thought it would give me an advantage as +2.
Basically, your
No.
movement is reduced to 0, and you have disadvantage on melee attacks.
Ah!
and touch attacks.
Nina, you already have a crown. You take the crown. You have no
So
need to
what are you
have it on your
doing? What do
head.
you do next? But you can still cast spells, Mimi. By the way,
Really? Okay.
you're not prohibited from casting spells. Being restrained doesn't mean you can't cast spells. So if you need to defend yourself or you have any shields or anything, you can use those to avoid having what's yours stolen.
You have 2 more casts of shield.
True, you have 2 free shield casts.
But they're
So
not
what
trying to
next?
attack me, right?
Well, right now, Winter trying to swipe the crown from your head. You avoided that, and now Nina has decided to holding her divine sigil. She says a few prayers, and these claws of of like an ancient being come from the ground ethereally and grabbed you, holding you in place.
God damn, girl.
Does Mimi know what an isopod is?
I don't like them.
Exactly.
Can I?
Let the crown be taken.
I'm gonna use prestidigitation, and I'm gonna make them smell bad things while I struggle because I'm fucking scared.
Okay,
Oh
who are you
no.
trying? So are you doing that on Nina?
I am. Who's taking my crown? Who's trying to take it?
So far, it seems Winter and Nina are very hell bent on doing it.
Songo wanted to attempt to take the crown after. Like, I was doing this
Song, are you
to
trying to
help
take the
Songo.
crown?
Yes.
Yeah, I was doing
I'm
this to
trying
give
to.
Songo
Beautiful.
advantage because Mimi would be restrained.
Beautiful. Yeah, Songo, you have advantage on your attack. This is an attack because Mimi is both aware you're trying to take it, and she's effectively trying to avoid it. So you have advantage on your attack roll.
So you want me to roll my hammer? Or
No,
do you
well, if
want it?
you're gonna hit Mimi with your hammer, yeah. But if you want to do it with your hand, you need to roll a d20 plus your strength or dexterity, whichever is better.
Crown, no, fuck.
Oh, how do
freaking
I
me
do
out.
that?
You roll a
Just
d20 and you add your strength or dex modifier, whichever is higher.
yeah,
So-
alternatively, you could just do a strength check. So if you just click, the the word strength.
Well,
Or- the
strength
word
would be
strength?
the highest one for you.
Yeah, because it's just strength plus your a d20 plus your strength. That's what a strength check would be.
So this one?
Yes.
Right.
And we'll just take the first value there.
18. How high
He has
is your
advantage
AC,
anyways.
Mimi? Your AC is 12. Yeah. No matter what you do, I don't think you can actually avoid getting this happening. So, you get the crown swiped from your head. You feel kind of sour about it, probably. You don't feel as strongly as before, that's for sure. But how you truly feel, it's left to you.
I'm very sorry. I wanted a crown. Give me a crown.
No.
Mika!
Nina will step up and place her own crown on top of Mimi's head and give her a hug. Say it's yours now.
Can I
Bag and
put
wait,
like
happy.
I'm just gonna like hold on to the crown.
Oh.
Nina's giving Mimi her own crown, as compensation for taking that one.
We should probably. Can I shove the crown in like one of the chests? Because maybe if
No.
we're not holding it, then it won't affect us.
I think it's only if you wear it. It's not if
Yeah.
you put it on your head. Magical effects on items are very specific.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So I think I'll be fine just holding it.
Yeah, but Mimi, do you accept the new crown?
You and flips.
I didn't quite hear that.
I do.
Yay.
Is there a PND of your crown?
No.
I would take one later for
Wait,
next
wait.
run.
It's adorable.
Hey, Wintercat, you should remove the tiara off of my model and put it on Mimi's. Just remove the thing from my model and make a PNG of it so we can pass it back and forth.
Aww, friendship is magical. Yeah.
We would be able to set up camp here, and I want to ask this because it is 11 o'clock at night.
Yeah,
Or
I was gonna
later
say.
for other people. If we
Yeah,
can,
no,
if you
don't,
want to, we
I
can set up camp
was
and call it.
planning on ending the thingy here. Yes.
Org.
But that was a good session. I'm sorry I annoyed you a couple of times with like doodling on the map. I was
No,
a
it's
little
okay.
hyper.
No,
Alright,
it's okay.
I'm going to our ending
I've
tweets of
taken care of
Wintercat.
kids before. It's
E.
it's okay.
Yeah,
Why?
like the crown. It's a banana.
But yeah, thank you everybody for coming in on the stream. As the
Oh, come
fighting
on.
guys
There we go.
and
Sorry.
Mimi and Nina find a common ground with the crowns, we leave whatever happens next for the 24th. Come watch us the 24th. Catch us on the down low as we tackle another adventure. Thank you so much, everybody.
On the 23rd.
23rd?
Yeah, the 23rd is the Thursday.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
24th is the Friday.
Oh my god.
Oopsie.
It's already next day for me. It's already past 12.
The same.
I just didn't notice. But yeah, thank you everybody. Thank you. I hope you
Go find
enjoyed.
someone to
And
read.
before we go, remember to follow